Welcome, everyone, to tonight's episode of the Narrative Project Podcast, coming to you every Tuesday at 7:30, where we bring you interesting, important discussions, and tonight is no different. We're going to talk about double standards, those unfair rules that treat people differently based on things like, relationships. You say it's okay, I say it's not. Topic's going to definitely be one worth talking, so we want you to join in. Join the chat, share your thoughts, stories, and questions. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Now, here's your host, JD Icon, and your boy, Mike.
Man,
What up, what up, what up?
Cool, man. I feel good about that intro, man. Make me feel like somebody. You sound like somebody.
I ain't mad at that.
At all. Man, we back, man. Like last week, we was unfortunately couldn't go on due to myself. I had some issues going on, man. It was bad, y'all. They had your boy stressed out, run all over town. But we back, and we gonna make up for it because tonight is gonna be a goodie. Tonight is gonna be a goodie for sure. But first off, how you doing, brother?
I'm all right, man. I'm sitting here sending out invites to the the podcast as we speak because of the way this thing sets up. So trying to get everybody in here, man.
Man, so they could do what they do and talk to us, man, about some stuff. And man, we got some interesting topics and some stuff that some questions that I need answers to, like for real, and how we see this thing. Like, a lot of times, when we talk about these topics, people tend to say, well, you're bashing, you're doing this, you're doing that. But when you see these videos and you see how people react, and it be some serious stuff going on.
Right. It's definitely more about the reaction than anything.
That it goes past male versus female or female versus male. It's like human versus human. And when you see certain stuff, you think it's funny. And other things, it's like, oh, you think it's the worst thing in the world. Like, unfortunately, we had the P. Diddy video a couple weeks ago, which was, pretty bad, but, unclear. But, we all saw, and people came to their conclusion. And people was pretty upset by that, pretty upset by what they saw.
Pretty upset. Yes, they were. Aren't they always?
But we happened to see a video, man, it was bad. And people's reaction to it, they just thought it was pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to like, man, this could get really real bad, but they really thought it was funny. I didn't think so, not so much. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if you're going to be upset by the Diddy and Cassie video, you should definitely be upset by what we got to show y'all tonight. Not saying one was worse. I mean, well,
they're about to come politically correct. You know what I'm saying? For the gram. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be a lot that's going to laugh, but they're not going to say they're going to laugh. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come on here and try to talk like they with all that gangster shit. Man, look, show me. Don't tell me. That's man, look, that's the motto. Show me, don't tell me. I don't even want to hear about it. Show me the money.
And so we're going to pull that up and
you see that hole in the motherfucking ceiling right there? That's the first shot. The second one I won't fucking miss. I promise you. Try me. I won't miss. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I won't miss. I will not fucking miss. I won't miss at all. I will not miss. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't care. Get the fuck off of me. I don't care. Let all you motherfucking hoes know you in a motherfucking relationship now. Now. Let them know. 5, 4.
Are you in a relationship, man?
No, look at the camera. You in a relationship.
Are you in a relationship?
Right. Your life is on the line at this point, baby. You think I playing? I ain't playing with you at all. I'm not playing with you at all, honey. You risk a lot. I risk a lot. I ain't playing with you. Okay? We clear? We clear? Thank you. My pole is nice. Y'all like that? I do love tricks. Now and again. We clear?
Boy, I ain't see one wild face. I ain't seen one. Hey man, get out of there. I ain't. All I seen was laughing emojis going up and down the screen. I see laughing all in the comments, laughing, bro.
What up, B?
What up, B? Nothing but laugh. But had that been a woman sitting on that bed and the dude right there popping off and doing all that extra and this, that, and the third, boy, somebody would have called the police. Somebody would have came through there, Captain Save them, and probably would have lost their goddamn life.
Yes. Why is that funny? Like why? Like because it's beyond. Like if just imagine for the sake of, if that's the other way around, that video goes viral, and the amount of folks that would have been appalled at seeing that, it'd have been terrible. And I want to know.
Hey, y'all men acting like this, and y'all da. Yeah, son, they would have crucified that boy. If it had been a dude, they would have crucified that boy.
I don't know. Like, and when I saw it, it's just like, bro, like that's all I can think about is why. Like, that's bad. And for people to see it, and like one of the comments was like, man, I know that boy's scared. Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be?
Why would he not be? Now, watch this here. What if? This is on the what if.
Oh, it go
What
off?
if that dude would have sat there and not said nothing, right? What if he, because she was doing all that, what if he would have got ultra pissed, waited till she got close with that bitch, snatched her arm and broke her fucking skull in with his fist? What it would have been then? See all that there? And she not looking, snatch her up, choke her out. If he would have put his hands on her,
Look. Air that shit out, sis.
Air that shit out, sis.
You finna die tonight.
Look at all them laughing emojis, son. Look at all them laughing emojis.
That pole nice. Referring to the
Look at that.
the
Look at
pole in the back. Don't shoot him, sis. Ella laughing emoji.
That just proves that a woman don't have relationships to give, folks. Now, if the dude would have been in there doing all that and said, tell him we go together, yada yada yada, with the woo, what it would have been. Like what this y'all time to speak. This y'all time to speak, ladies. Y'all, obviously y'all silence is deafening.
No, it speaks fire. It's loud. It's loud.
That's how loud it is. It's deafening. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't ready to stand up and say what it is.
Air that shit out, sis. Like, look, bruh.
But y'all want us to continuously hold each other accountable for every little thing. He ain't put the top back on the toothpaste. Y'all just gonna let him rock like that?
One person put, when you play with MFers, that's what you get. Again, no. Why is one cool and why is one not? Why? And for all you ultra tough dudes and talk about, see, he can't control this woman, man, this is way beyond that. This is way beyond that.
Boy, that'd have been me in that situation. The minute she would have turned her head would have been in that sheetrock. Yeah. You go to the emergency room tonight, baby. Yeah, son. Yeah, that's a blip. You. She just shot.
Can we play the video? Can we play
She
the
shot it
video?
up. How many times she shot that gun?
Wait,
Twice or 3 times?
I think twice. Let's play the video with the volume, please.
Yeah, start that over. Turn up the volume so they can see. She shot that thing off in there. She said that hole right there. Yeah, I put that there. I don't miss. Then casually, let off another round.
No, she said, I won't miss the second. Basically,
You see that hole in the motherfucking ceiling right there? That's the first shot. The second one, I won't fucking miss. I promise you. Try me. I won't miss. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I won't miss. I will not fucking miss. I won't miss at all. I will not miss. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't care. Get the fuck off of me. I don't care. Let all you motherfucking hoes know you in a motherfucking relationship now. Now. Let them know. 5, 4.
Are you in a relationship, man?
No, look at the camera. You in a relationship.
Are you in a relationship?
Right. Your life is on the line at this point, baby. You think I playing? I ain't playing with you at all.
Your life is on the line at this point.
And I'm lying. You risk a lot, I risk a lot. I ain't playing with you. Okay? We clear? We clear? Thank you. My pole is nice.
You see what I'm saying, D? You see that, huh? You see that? She didn't let off 2 rounds, son. She done let off 2 rounds. Then she pointing that hot metal at that boy head, son. She said, you know what? Let your horse know. She do look like the lady off The Exorcist. Crazy ass. But you can't never trust no girl with no chest tattoo. They Looney Tunes.
You finna die tonight. Like, why is it funny? Like, it baffles me.
Yeah, Bree. First of all, come up here first of all. Exactly, D. Exactly. But if that would have been a chick in there, first of all, she would have been sitting on the bed crying. He would have been talking crazy. That boy said, "Ain't a woman. That's a dog spirit." That boy must be in Mexico somewhere. Like, what y'all want me to do? But I'm saying, even in that situation, if he would have turned the tables,
he still would have been wrong. He
would have been wrong. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
No words. Like, I'm just trying to say, why we appalled at one, we go crazy, rightfully so. But you see that, and it's funny.
Tap in.
You have to change the mentality and the mindset on that, bro. Like, y'all have to, dog.
And see that motion she throwing? When she jacking her hand back, when he stick his hand and she jacking, when you jack back, all this move. And her hand on the trigger. She not like a gun user that hold a gun how you supposed to hold it. You understand? Her hand on that trigger. I don't know what the pull is on it. You know what I'm saying?
It is a double standard. But it's like it's also the mindset when people see it. The first reaction is to think it's funny.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have thought it was funny if it was a woman. They would have been like, "Oh shit."
Exactly. But again, the mindset to initially see that and think it's funny in the comments, like,
look at that, son. Not nothing but laughing emojis. coming up the side of the street. Like, something ain't nothing funny about that. That dude got a family somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like a mom or daddy, he might have a kid. You know what I'm saying? And sisters, brothers, who knows?
Air that shit out, sis.
That man that bought you this big ass teddy bear, and you in here waving his gun. I'm taking my shit back to the.
So whatever's going on, bro, and somebody will say, well, he picked her.
He picked. This shit past disgusting. Come up here and explain how disgusting it is. Let's go. We got plenty words for it. Like, understand in that moment that's going on. She done already popped one off. I don't know if they're in a house or they're in an apartment, right? So you done pop that shit off. You about to catch a manslaughter charge shooting at the people upstairs. Your stupid ass. Then you coming in, you pop off another one. Like, you just popping off rounds. You got bullet kid. He's just sitting there on the bed. Like, man, any type of move, it could be my last. And they got people in the comments laughing their ass off. No. See, I don't know why y'all do that, why y'all think like that. That's not how you do that. Because in that situation, she got a blick it. You don't send your people in there to die. Nah. And then they do get her at some other late period of time. Next time she see him, it's gonna be on her mind. Man, you gotta handle that yourself.
I'm about to say, why is it not okay for him to handle it? Because she crossed the line. Why is it not okay? Because by saying that, it's like, yo, like, under no certain, that's the no matter what, she crossed the line. Like,
ain't nobody else need to handle it. Because soon as she turned her head, won't hold a conversation with the viewers. Oh, her head would have been in the sheetrock between two studs. Yes, Lord. That's what would have happened. And when the Amalam came, when the Amalam get there, hey man, bring us to wherever. I don't. If she make it, she make
it. He's obviously used to this, and maybe they're known for domestic violence against each other.
No, that don't mean he used to it. That mean that Ball's in the situation where he was like, because you could. No, this is how I know he wasn't used to it. If you're used to it, you move a certain way. He did not move. That dude sat there like, this motherfucker ain't playing, and this bitch will fucking shoot you. And she might aim, like she might think she about to shoot me in my arm or some shit. Bitch be done shot me in my head. Look at that, man. Look at that dude moving. He making small movements. He know he can't move. He can't get up and walk out. Oh, no. Boy, you catching one in the back. You catching the slug in the back? Nah. Who removing your comment? They right here. I still see them. Your comments is here. I'm looking right at them. But you ain't got to worry about them removing your comments if you was up here. See, if you was up here, you ain't got to worry about it.
All right, send her the link.
Click on the link and get up here.
No, she has the link. I sent
it. She got the link. Yeah, I know. What are sisters that hold sisters accountable?
Wait, I also feel like he accepting this from this blank word, but he wouldn't accept it from a black woman. What does that matter, though? It's wrong. Like, it's just wrong. This boy only eat after 7:30.
Now hold on. Why are you victim blaming? What you victim blaming for? If we can't victim blame, you can't victim blame. You pick Peter, and Peter like to whoop ass. So Peter be whooping your ass. We can't tell you, we can't be, how dare you blame her? Whatever Peter's going through to be whipping our ass, that's on Peter. That's not on her.
My whole thing is, okay, look. Nobody signs up for that. Nobody signs up for that part. If that's us, we're both wrong. If he did it, he's wrong. If she did it, he's wrong, regardless of whatever. Oh, that boy got them hot dogs. Man, eat your hot dog. We don't worry about those. We don't care about that. We grown. We grown. Eat your hot dog. But at the end of the day, they both wrong in that situation.
Context matters. Why context matter when that girl doing something? Because if it would have been a dude up there, every time a dude was in wrong for some shit, you ain't care about no context then. Explain yourself, young lady.
We can go back to that. We got another one. That's story time. I want y'all to hear this story that this woman said, because we're going somewhere else with it. We know that's wrong. We'll come back to it when we need to. Can we get that other one?
But not accept that from Tamika.
So he came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had texted his homeboy, like we all cool. I texted his homeboy or whatever. We went together. We left. I met up with him, and we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting. I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this, but things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you got to handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody trying to hear.
Now look, wait, for context, Jay didn't know about this one. So I want to get his first initial reaction. I'm sorry to mess up your food, my brother. I apologize, but Jay didn't know nothing about this, y'all. So go ahead on, Jay. You got matter of fact. Hold up. All y'all doing tonight is showing men who make bad choices in women. I'm not gonna let you spin that. Do me a favor. El producer extraordinaire.
Nope.
Listen,
Nope.
he don't know about it either.
Nope.
So therefore, I enjoy this.
No.
This bank's got the mark of the beast on her forehead.
I'm gonna let y'all go.
Y'all know what Fred said. She the one got the What? Wow, Fred, how you say
No,
that?
Fred, come up here. I want to have a conversation with my fella. Hold up, Fred. Hold up.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't even want to talk about the first video. I really don't. I don't.
About sick of these bitches.
Nah. Let me start by saying, because I have to be the sunflower here. Let me start by saying I know this does not show the majority of the female population. I understand that. Let's get that
No
out
sunshine
there.
when we jump.
I know they got crazy dudes out there too. Absolutely. But she popped off not one, but 2 shots. And in her best Tony Montana told you she don't miss.
Uncle want to know what the topic is, but
it's if I can take a quote from our other uncle, baby.
Yeah, right.
I don't. Okay. I will say this: that is more common out there with the popping off and the emotions and everything. But there is no way that would have been accepted on the other side. There's no way. SWAT would have already kicked that door in.
Wait.
Period.
Jay is so frustrated.
End of story. He's still on the second video. Oh, he's on the second video because I don't even want to acknowledge the second video. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. As a man that was married for 20 years, does not warrant a response because let me tell you, there is no way she wouldn't have had to get rid of me.
Mm-hmm.
This I promise you, she wouldn't have had to get rid of me. I tell you this, I'd have done her a favor. There is no way at all. I'd have been okay with that.
All right, we gonna get you up to speed. Irwin, back to back them joints.
Yeah.
Get on up to speed, and look, boy. See number 2?
Look, y'all. Like I said, sometimes I like to get the first initial reaction to these fellas, so I'll send, certain videos.
This no. Let me. This almost feels deliberate, like you felt some kind of way about the way things were, and you went out and found the darkest corners of the internet.
That's what he did. He
and
went
found
on
this right here, because this I refuse to believe that she is the norm. Look, I'm gonna even point at it. Yeah, I refuse to believe that one there is the norm at all.
The topic is why is this okay?
Yes. This is double standards on another level. Hold on, you just got to check this out.
The second one I won't fucking miss. I promise you. Try me. I won't miss. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I won't miss. I will not fucking miss. I won't miss at all. I will not miss. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't care. Get the fuck off of me. I don't care. Let all you motherfucking hoes know you in a motherfucking relationship now. Now. Let them know. 5, 4.
Are you in a relationship, man?
No, look at the camera. You in a relationship.
Are you in a relationship?
Right. Your life is on the line at this point, baby. Think I playing? I ain't playing with you at all. I'm not playing with you. I don't honey. You risk a lot, I risk a lot. I'm playing with you. Okay? We clear? We clear? Thank you. My poll is nice. Y'all like that? I do.
She'll do prison time if they were in Florida.
So a month later, like the bill, and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bill? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had texted his homeboy, like we all cool. I texted his homeboy or whatever. We went together. We left. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting. I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this, but things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you got to handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man, like everything I desire in a man. And, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody trying to hear. So he can't.
Everything she wanted in a man until he lose his fucking job. And she's going to go fuck his friend. Don't you understand? Stop fucking walking around this bitch talking about for better or worse, rich or poor.
I know Bree doing backflips in her living room right.
I'm just saying, y'all get up here, y'all speak these vows, and it's trash. Y'all don't mean none of that shit. You don't mean none of it. What you getting up there for? You don't love that dude. I don't see nobody get married for love no more. It's all about what you can do for me, how comfortable you can make my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got these kids and all that there. So now I ain't about to take care of these children alone. You said you know it. You know what I'm saying? So you got somebody to marry. You are a wife. You said rich or poor. Keep talking about I ain't signing up for this. Yes, the fuck you did. You said that shit.
Her
In front
exact
of everybody and go.
was that she told, but here's where I'm gonna agree with Unc at in this part. If she truly told him her money is her money and his money is our money, and he still signed on that line, he ain't got a leg to stand on.
Well, how many
The
people say
choice
that?
was his.
How many people say that? But
Now,
they
she
say
had to have truly said that.
they say it in a time of jokes, when jokes is going around. They don't never say it like seriously. Sit you down and hey, look.
Let me
I
explain
really
something
feel
to you.
that way.
I didn't live enough life to know that every joke got at least 1% of truth in it. That's what makes it funny. Jokes are only funny because they're believable and relatable. Otherwise, you wouldn't laugh.
I don't know what the hell is relatable about my money is my money and your money is our money.
It was relatable to her. That's
But
what she believed because that's probably what she was taught.
Here we go.
I would have told her, you can believe that. You definitely can believe that. If that's what you believe.
Like we said, you are well within your right to believe
well
that.
within your right. But see, when you get up there
with that.
in front these people and the lurch, and you say those vowels trump whatever the hell you got going on over here.
Yeah, I agree.
Better be joking. So whatever you believed, that shit out the window. It's what you said on this day that you signed these papers for. Like that's a bag of bullshit. But don't nobody hold a woman accountable when it comes to that type of shit. Like
so when you lay up there, when I hear, you know, these quote unquote super tough guys, these super alpha guys, say these men don't want to be providers no more. They want a woman to do this and do that. It contradicts itself because no matter what, there are going to be times where hard times will hit and you need that person to step up or be that, because that's the quote unquote partnership, correct?
Look, the reality is this game is always better with a player two. That's just the facts. The game is always better with a player two. Think about any time you play it. Any better when somebody else grab that controller? Whether they're on your side or you playing against them. The game is always better with a player two. Some people just don't want to admit that. Or maybe they don't realize that. Or they don't know how to be a player too.
Let's say, now watch how this go. Because I'm pretty sure all of us have been here at some point in time. Your girl short on something, or whether it's just here goes some money for lunch or whatever it is. When you give out money to your significant other, you don't expect that money back.
Not at all.
At all. You done wrote that bitch off as a loss already, like the bank do.
Yeah.
You done wrote it off as a loss. It's gone. But your woman, if she spend money on you, they be looking for that money back. They're not
possibly not in that direct currency, but in some form of currency.
They're not willing to give you what you give them.
Now, again, I would definitely say that is honestly been majority of my experience. I won't say all. I will not sit here and say with a straight face all, but it has definitely been majority of my experiences, because as I've now moved into this new transition, I do find myself asking myself, what is the benefit of going back? I mean, quite honestly, I look at myself as a two-time loser. What benefit is there to try this a third time? And I legit asked that question, because here's the thing. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, fellas. Yes. Are there benefits to having a woman by your side at times? Yes, absolutely. There are times with the right woman, we do become better. We move better. We move different. That's just how we do. We'll wrestle a fucking grizzly bear. Behind the right woman, we'll punch a hole in the moon. However, it's to find that right woman that has now become more and more of the challenge, because now the come up game has been shown as the predominant reason, even in media, whether it be music, TV, or anything else. It's shown that everything should be a business transaction. And if that's how you want to see it, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. But let's truly see this like a business transaction. I'm going to look at your books. You're going to look at my books, and we're going to decide if this company is a good merger. Period. I am a business of one. You are a business of one.
Well, you in the business, if you're falling on the wayside and your partner has to take the mantle on some shit.
Absolutely. But I both fault her and don't fault her at the exact same time. And let me explain to you why. She's completely 100% wrong. I absolutely agree with that. Sadly, if this is what's being taught as the norm, can you hold her accountable, or those who have taught her this? Because she may not know of another way.
The reason why I disagree with that because they're
because the woman to the left of her looks seriously disgusted.
right. But my point is, their rules for what a man should be are all the same.
Absolutely, I would
So-
definitely
so-
say
so-
there are hidden
so-
rules
so-
and customs for
So
us.
if they universally understand what a man's supposed to be in their mind, then they should also understand what a woman's supposed to be. That's just delusion, brother.
Universally.
But see, again,
If a man had done the same thing.
Logic
that
and
you
reason,
did,
fellas. We have talked about this. You're using logic and reason. Logic and reason dictate you must balance the equation. Emotions do not require balance.
But here's the thing: delusion only works when it's allowed. So if we keep talking, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
That we're using logic. I mean, we're supposed to as men, but at the same time, the only way that delusion gets be okay is if it's allowed to be okay.
But here's the thing. That's the other problem too. That's the accountability on the other side, because how much of this stuff goes allowed in the name of this is the best thing I got, or we think this is the best thing I got, or in the name of clapping cheeks, or in the name of something else, and we tolerate that instead of putting the foot down. That man at some point should no longer be in that house. Period. Both of these men, in less than 30 days, when he said, hey, I'm not doing this, you can go. One of us has to leave. Or I tell you what, we'll sell this thing and we'll split it 50-50. You go your way, I go my way.
Okay, I understand. Now you're using logic, and you're right. But think about this, right? If they're saying that most of these guys that are their terminology, their thought process comes from single mothers, we never discussed the fact of how if that mother likes that girl, she's going to push the narrative to keep them together.
Yeah.
So the point that I'm making with saying that is, some of these guys don't even understand when or why they should put their foot down.
But I also know this personally, and I get where you're going with this. I know this personally, though. Even though the mother knows that dude is the best person for her, she will drop that dude out of spite of the mother now. It is no longer just about you and him now. Because,
right.
Oh, now you think you know what's best for me? I'm going to show you better than I can tell you.
I understand that, but when you say as far as putting your foot down and that dude should be out the house, he don't even know what it, like, at the end of the day, we don't even teach the boys or the men what's the cut. We're talking about it now, but as far as the norm of what the cutoff point is or what you should take, it was only about cheating. It wasn't
Not
about
at all,
behavior.
But we also don't teach boundaries and how that's actually a good thing and not a bad thing.
So
that is not until recent we started teaching that.
So with that being said, shouldn't we talk more about boundaries instead of talking about now we're only using logic? Because I always talk about how that logic and that male bravado get used against you.
Oh, I want to, first and foremost, I think what we need to start teaching moreover is we need to teach managed expectations. Before we do anything, I need to understand, what is your expectations of me? Let's get this out the way. The problem is we want to wait until we in the relationship to say what our expectation of the relationship is. Let me tell you, as a person who was married for 20 years, we get that out the gate first. So we are not nipping. We gonna nip this in the butt. Let me explain to you what I'm looking for. You tell me what you're looking for. If this can work, great. If not, let's keep it pushing. I don't want no static. I don't want no ill will. I don't want no beef. But I'm not playing these games. I'm not waiting until I'm in the relationship to figure this out.
At what point do we stop leaving out stuff? Because we leaving out some shit.
Okay.
What we leaving out is this here. We always talk men logical, women emotional. Men know logic. I mean, men know emotion. We use emotion. Mm-hmm. Women know logic, and they use logic. They do not use logic.
Oh yeah.
But they use that out to say, "Oh, I ain't got to use logic in this situation."
Yeah. They have logic to know that they can be illogical.
They know better. They know better, bro.
1,000%.
But they use the outs. They use the outs given to them. So if we don't say, "Nah," you know how to think logically. You know that you weren't supposed to do this shit. Yeah, you went off raw emotion and you think that I'm gonna overlook it. like you don't understand or you don't know. We got to stop doing that shit. We can't lead out. Just like they don't let us breathe when it comes to emotion. They want you to, you don't have to tell me how he feels. He don't this and he don't that.
Hold on, real quick. Bree, do me a favor. Just come up here and tell me what we're leaving out. Like, this ain't even like.
And again, remember, I stressed, I'm not going to say that these women or the majority of all the women on the world. Well, these are definitely outliers. Now, this woman here about the whole man thing, no, she's not an outlier. That's more of a norm than you'd like to admit. Now, the woman with the gun, absolutely. I'm going to say she's an outlier. But you see her right here? When she talking about 30 days and she don't think shit, no, that's more common than you think.
Bree said thinking logically for women is the equivalent to emotional manipulation. But see, here's the thing. So even when we try to
explain that, don't get you explain.
I'm really curious to know, like, what does that mean? Like that's good information. I just want to know what it means. And it can't be it won't come across the right way in the comments. I need you to explain that. Even if you ain't got to get on
because
camera.
of the delay.
Yeah, mostly because of the delay.
But that needs context though. That needs context.
I'm just saying, like that, for instance, logically and emotionally, you sat up there and you said, for better or worse, rich or poor, sickness and in health, and all that there. I'm telling you, I get married for better or worse, sickness and in health, rich or poor, all that. You try to leave me.
Here's my thing. It's not even the fact that it wasn't even a month and you already bumping with my boy in less than a month. Now, granted, that's a whole different conversation I got to have with this motherfucker. But still, it ain't even been a month.
So you knew what the boy had, and you knew that you can go over there and get that. You already understood.
Put your logic together.
What type of boy are you?
My money, I'm gonna go get his. You put the pieces together. You put them all. You put it together how you wanted to do that. That's a logic thinking mind. To put your plan together, you put your plan together. You went
and you know how you know women speak logically or understand logic because of the saying that says for every good man there's a good woman behind him, right? In order for her to keep him in certain paths, she has to think logically. She has to see an issue and say, you know what? I don't think he should be going on that path, but there's a way that she has to bring it to him as well. So she has to think logically. That she can't, because when they deal in emotion, it just goes everywhere. So in order for her to get that good man, to be that backbone that he needs, she has to think logically.
Let me ask you this. Could you actually just imagine, just hypothetically speaking, if the roles were reversed for half a second and it was okay for men to be hypergamous instead of women? What would happen to this world? And I'll explain what that hypergamy is. Basically when you choose to you date for better. You're always dating up. Yeah, you're looking for the bigger, better deal. Basically, it's hypergamy. Now, that, and though this is not a popular opinion, and I can even justify why I'm saying this, it may not be a popular opinion, but there is actually a hardwired hypergamy when it comes to the female compared to males. And you can go all the way back to the Stone Age in this, because you got to look at it from this point. For a woman, if that man goes off to battle, he's fighting a saber-tooth tiger, he gets caught up in it, he's drafted to the army or whatever like that, he knows he may die, and he might die. That woman still has to love both those kids of a man who's now dead and now the new man who is providing. There is something in the brain that allows them to love. This is why they can turn it on and off quicker than we can turn it off. There is something in their wiring that allows them to flip the switch like that we don't have in us, because ours goes to the extent of till death do us part. That's all we ever think about whenever we think of vows. If I'm lying, let me know. The moment we think of vows, we go straight to till death do it, because the rest is easy shit. I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
There
The
it
rest
is.
is easy shit. Sickness, health, rich or poor, whatever. That's easy shit. Till death do us part. When we make a promise to marry you, I promise you, ladies, this may not be a secret, or this is a secret. I don't care. When a man proposes to you, he has thought about laying down his life for you. Period. End of story. Otherwise, he wouldn't have asked you.
That's it. They made his choice.
That
That's
he has
the
made his choice that he
for
is
the rest
willing
of his
to
time.
close his eyes behind you. That is the only deciding factor in if he's going to marry. Yes, he loves you, but does he love you enough to lay down his life for you? So the main factor in that man dropping down to that knee is 100%, am I willing to close my eyes behind you?
Let me ask you a question. About based on what you said.
Mhm.
Should more men use that logic even before even thinking about marriage?
You're damn right. For
And
starters,
and I think because when you said it, it made me think about, okay, well, if she said what she said about my money's my money and my your money is our money, I don't think that's you're just instinctively you're not like,
Mhm.
that's not somebody I would want to lay my life down for.
Mm-mm. But like I said, context with that would be, when is she saying this? How many times has she said it?
Or
If she's
moreover, we're in a day and age too where we don't really get the time. Because again, sometimes you got to be alone enough with your thoughts to be able to have this type of thinking.
yeah.
Nowadays, in this day and age, even getting alone to have a solitary thought is like pulling teeth.
But I'll say this. My bad for cutting you off.
Yeah, no,
But
you good.
But as outspoken as these women are, she said it. The problem with that is when you have that alpha male mentality, oh, I ain't worried about that shit she talking about. You're not worried about it because you feel like it'll never be you to be put in that position.
But we talked about it. The one when a woman cheats, it does not happen until the moment she looks at that man and no longer respects or sees him as a man, or there's a bigger, better deal. So long as she sees him as top dog, there's something in her brain that won't allow her to. It'll just lock up. It's not until she no longer sees that person in a position of reverence or authority or whatever word you want to use to call it, because I don't want to say it's like a pecking order or management or whatever. I'm just saying in a level of respect. Then she's going to go out there. When he lost his job, the respect she had for him started eroding. For some women, it erodes faster than others.
But that ain't love, though.
That's not. But that goes back to hypergamy, love and lust. Again, they love what you can do, not who you are. And it's not intentional. Let me stress this. I don't truly believe it's intentional because it goes back to the hardwiring of the hypergamy. Whether it be because the world's wired. Wait, let me finish the thought first.
Finish your thought.
Whether it's because they believe the world's wired in a way that they can't do it on their own, so they got to have someone there to be the shield and the sword or whatnot, or they just don't want to do it all by themselves, or they find that it's easy to do it with someone else paving the way. Whatever. They only love as you do. It's the moment you can't do, the love starts eroding. It starts falling out. I've seen this time and time and time again. Now, it may not happen immediately. It may not happen immediately for all women, but eventually it'll happen. If that man, that was 30 days. Now, for Bree rolling her eyes. Bree is not a 30-day woman. But I guarantee you, if we get to a year, it's going to change. I went a year and a half before I found my next job that I'm in right now. And I love it. I actually am glad I went a year and a half because it allowed me to do things. But I can tell you, things would have changed if I was still in a relationship during that year and a half. Conversations would have got awkward. She'd have talked to me like I was one of the dudes, not like I was her man. I'd have been one of the fellas. I'd have been one of the girls. Because she damn sure would no longer have seen me in a position of reverence.
A part of me just don't. I get it, but a part of me don't understand it.
You're
Because
trying to understand it because you move differently than they move. That's why.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't wholeheartedly agree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because from most of the time, from the ages of say 17 to 25, these women be with top tier dudes and be getting their back blowed out by they just graduated high school, working at fucking McDonald's. So
Oh, that's now because again, 17 to 25 don't count because 17 to 25, the advantage is on them. They have the
no, I'm
options
talking
there.
about the men.
Oh yeah,
men 17 to 25 can get with a woman who's with a dude that's a top dog, that's an alpha. She ain't got to lose respect for him. He ain't spending time, or he ain't doing this. Whatever they not getting, they going.
But notice this though.
But
notice what you said.
Do that.
Exactly. Notice what you said. She didn't leave the guaranteed. She wasn't stupid. I'm gonna scratch this one itch, but I ain't gonna fuck up what I got going on over here. Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And then you still playing the lottery, still hoping that one of those may be a come up.
So you gotta understand, it's not that they can always date up, or they could be at the top and they still gonna come roll around in the mud. Because at the end of the day,
because there's still a bigger, better
what
deal.
they want at any given point in time. It ain't got shit to do with nothing else.
It's not just what they want. It's what they want. If what they got is better than what they got.
Wanted things a certain way. She wasn't getting it that certain way. So for 30 days, she was like, I don't think I like this. That man could have got a job 2 weeks later, 2 days later. You don't know. All that man asked you to do was what you said you was going to do.
I 100 still believe he was justified in saying, I'm not going to pay you back. It'd be different if I borrowed the money for bullshit, but if you paid the bills, no, I'm not doing
the bills all this time by my motherfucking self. And now it's your time to go and handle up because some shit didn't happen. And I got to, it's all kind of hustle. It's all kind of this. It's all kind of that.
And here's the thing. And that it goes back to when I hear them women say all the time, for the right man, a woman would naturally be submissive and know what to do. No, you got to know how to be a certain type of person in those situations, even if you wasn't. If we're talking about the relationships have ebbs and flows, and we can't just hide behind this, a man's supposed to do this and a woman's supposed to do that. That's not how real life go for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, like when you hear these women say, I think a man that knows how to cook is sassy or some shit like that, right? They say weird stuff. So what you supposed to do if you're not in a relationship? Not know how to cook for yourself?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Not know how to take care of yourself?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I was actually just asked this. My partner had asked me recently. She was like, "When did you order HelloFresh?" And my exact words to her was, "I started ordering HelloFresh when I got stopped asking if I was hungry." Mm-hmm. That actually happened towards the end of my marriage. At some point, I was no longer asked if I was hungry. And that's when I knew I better start learning how to cook because I can clearly see the writing on the wall.
Right.
I could say something because see, here's the other thing. This is how I move differently than maybe other men. I could have told her something about it, and I did the first time. After that, I ain't got nothing to say no more. Now it's time for me to take matters in my own hands.
But in order for me to know how to take care of you, I got to know how to take care of me.
Yeah.
Like when we enter into these relationships, whatever attributes that you know how to do, whether it be cooking, sewing, you know how to do stitches, whatever attributes that you have on your own, you bring that into the relationship. So to me, both parties need to know how to do most things.
Yeah. I don't expect to know everything. Which know everything.
Which brings me to something that I sent you. Or I didn't think we were gonna have time for it, but we do. And
you know what? We do. And we're gonna make the time. We're gonna make the time because our very own Bree had notes about it. She herself.
That and the picture.
Your picture? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The
right here. There you go.
So let me get this straight. Y'all want women to go to work, come home, cook, clean up, tend to the kids, and pay half on the bills while you go to work and come home. Now, my problem with that is how many women say, wait till your daddy get home.
Hey, I can actually speak on this, fellas. Hey, wait, I'll nip this even in better in the bud, Mike. I got you easy. I can actively speak to this one because let me let you know right now. I'll pull this up. Let me explain to you. Because in both marriages, both wives had the opportunity to become homemakers, domestic engineers, stay-at-home wives, whatever you want to call them. Both of them had the opportunity. And let me let you know, real men, if you're cooking, home, cleaning up, tending to the kids, I'm not asking you to pay half the bills. I'm not. I don't need you to pay half the bills. I need you to deal with this so I can get out there and go pay the damn bills. Now,
but my point is this.
No,
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
My point is this, right? Even if that's our dynamic, right? Because, listen, different strokes for different strokes. Some people, that's just what it is, right? For whatever reason. What situation is we both going to work and coming home and I'm going late in the bed while you cook and deal with the kids? That don't go like that nowhere.
And you shouldn't have him in the house.
Bring that back up one more time so I can say this right quick. I'm sick. I'm so sick of stupidity. I'm sick of it.
You want me to read it again for you? So
no, you ain't gotta read it.
Okay.
Understand this here. I'll read it. Y'all want women to go to work. In today's climate, the majority of fucking people have to have a 2-income household. That's just one. Let's just put that over here in a bucket. Come home, cook, clean up, tend to the kids. Let's stop that right there. Right? I gotta come home, fix every fucking thing y'all done broke all day. Paint, cut grass, tend to the yard, do all the outside work, all the heavy lifting, all of this, all of that. My shit don't stop because I come home.
The house don't stop for nobody.
Life don't stop.
For nobody. How many times on your off day you like, man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting here chilling, and the walls start talking to you. Damn.
I'm gonna fuck you up even more so. I went to Canada one time. This was when I was married. I went to Canada one time for 3 days. I came back, and half the house had no lights. Half the house had no lights. One of the master bedroom, and one of the kids' room had no lights. I asked, how long have the lights been out? They said maybe a couple of hours after I left. I was gone for 3 days, fellas. I just had to flip 2 circuit breakers. They were okay with being in the dark for 3 days instead of saying something. Flipping 2 circuit breakers. We figured we'd wait until you get there. The Wi-Fi is slow too while you're at it. Because hell, heaven forbid you in IT and you got slow Wi-Fi. Your kids pounce on you like you're ruining your street cred. I shouldn't be lagging. You do this for a living. The Netflix buffering. Get on that.
Nigga Bree talking about what's that? You know what the damn circuit breaker is? Like what I say. Man, look.
Bree one of them people that drive with the emergency brake on all the way. I don't know why it's making that squeaking sound.
I don't know why they will keep wanting to use 50-50 as a play on some shit. Like that's supposed to weaken you as a man because your woman gotta pay half a life. You was gonna pay all of it without me, motherfucker.
Now that logic makes sense.
You was gonna pay all of it without me.
True, but my point is, if we both go to work and we go come home and I go lay down and you doing all this shit and I'm just waiting for my plate to be fixed, how many women that have active fathers in the home say, your daddy gonna deal with you when you get home? How many of us have calls, text messages, marching orders before you eat, way before you get home?
The honey-do list. Hey, I actually got a question, Bree. Is there a wife equivalency or a woman equivalency of the honey-do list? Because I've only heard of that list for men. I've never heard of a woman having a honeydew
No,
list.
see, that's what you got to understand. There is no list. There is no anything that says what a woman is supposed to be. It's only shit that tell you what a man's supposed to be.
Mm.
And even listen, we always talk about, you know, women losing respect. That's a way that women lose respect. If we both gotta come home and then you just lay down and you don't know how to do nothing.
And
Fuck,
I actually
Boy,
love
what?
that. I love that Bree's this vocal about these topics because I know for a fact that she stands on her business because she actually sent us a post that I'm hoping we haven't watched the video, but I'm
we can do that.
hoping
We
it
can
definitely
do that.
confirms everything she believes in. I mean, she's actually in the comments, fellas, right here. Big and bold. Talk your shit, girl. Right here. So I really got to see what this is
Go ahead.
about.
See, and look, oh Lord, what is this?
Wasn't 50-50. The dishes wasn't 50-50. The laundry wasn't 50-50. The cleaning wasn't 50-50. And that's an everyday motherfucking job. I come home and they got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, got shit everywhere. Like literally. And I'm a clean person. If you've been to my house, I'm organized and clean. So every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house. And yes, I do that anyways. But when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job and you don't get time for yourself. And that's why women get burnt out, period. And you're no longer having a relationship because you're coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work and you're making sure you're catering to him. And let me tell you guys all something. I have done that. And I'm not saying that I will never do it, but I'm letting you know that it feels very draining. And I'm not saying I won't do it, but when I'm going 50-50 on you,
I take pride in doing it.
So what?
I don't give a fuck. I think it's
so what?
Okay.
So what?
Cool.
So what? So what? So what?
I don't understand. Where is the value in that? Where is the value in that?
Well,
why am I going home and going 50-50 with you and doing all 50 and I'm doing
why does one have anything
First
to
of
do
all,
with
I
the
think
other?
she has a valid point.
Are you guess what?
Let me say something. Let me say something. I'ma say it. That nigga's trash. He's trash. No, fuck. No.
You can't. Now watch this. She said she come home and her man is at home sitting on the couch because he's tired from working. Why is that? Men have more physical damn jobs than you.
Okay, that's
he's
true.
physically drained.
Listen, I get that.
But then let's take that out of the equation, because when there's let's go with the facts. When you got a man in the house and the streaming up here, we don't do that. When you come home, 9 times out of 10, we doing some shit. I don't know when my woman ever came home and I wasn't fucking doing something.
Let me tell you something.
Fixing on something.
Let me tell you something.
Grilling, cooking.
Just like I said.
Get the kid. As soon as they get home, I can give them we go.
On your off day. The
you
walls
get to
talk to you.
For a second, but
everything talks to you. Oh, this needs to be washed. This needs to be done. I need to do this. Oh, it's screw. So it's gonna get done, bro.
Right. On my off days. If I get up, when I get up on my off day, you gone, you at work, kid at school, I look, oh shit, the laundry basket full. Let's go start a load, player. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I can clean this up, I can fix it, because I don't like shit to be fucked up. So I don't. The only thing I can say is your man is a real hard physical ass job that he buzzing his ass on, like welding, being in that hole in the summertime or being in that cold, you know what I'm saying? Construction, something like that, where he constantly moving it and when you get home, your body can't go no more.
Now, again, because we always talk about context. She talked about washing clothes and cooking and cleaning. Now, if he's fixing things around the house and you're specifically waiting for him to do that, then that's a different thing. But the way that they're putting this together,
it all evens out when you look at it the way you're supposed to look at it. But you cooking, cleaning, he fixing shit. Somebody said, "Well, y'all don't be tending to the yard every day." Oh, you don't cook every day. You don't clean every day.
No, listen. So again, it depends on their dynamic. But I'm talking about the way that they phrase this is, okay, we both go to work, we're paying half on the bills, and then when we get home, I go lay down and sit down, and then you have to cook and tend to the kids alone. And my point, we've all heard this. I don't give a damn if that woman's a stay-at-home woman. How many women sit up there and say, wait till your daddy get home? That's been since fucking forever. So don't sit up here and tell me. Or in this day, it's, oh, okay, everybody's home. Hey, can you pick up something on the way home?
All I want to do is get to my house, but I gotta veer off.
Cut the shit.
So
stop talking about that like that's one way in order to try to discredit fucking men when it don't go that way.
It don't go that way. And understand that all that shit is equal. It's 50-50. You doing this cooking, cleaning shit, and me doing all this hard work and fixing and doing all this shit around the house. 50-50 there. You go to work, I go to work. So when the bills come in, 50-50 there.
And if
and that shit don't even really be 50-50 because you'll pay the whole mortgage or the whole rent, and she paying the goddamn cable bill or some stupid shit like that.
Man, look, all this shit, all of it works. So I don't want to diminish. I get what you're saying. I don't want to diminish nobody. My point is, if we're talking about how all these homes are different, some homes where, okay, a man can pay all the bills and a woman's the housewife. Some go 50-50. So there's so many dynamics.
Listen to me, fellas. Listen to me. Ladies, whoever's watching this stream, hey, ladies, let me get real close to the camera. Hey, if you looking for a stay-at-home man and you willing to pay all the bills and you need your dishes washed and your clothes done and everything, at Erwin the Fourth, you can hit me up in my DMs. You can slide in there. I have no problem staying at home all day. Mm-hmm. I'll even tend to you. I'll cater all that stuff that you don't like doing. I will do. I got you. I will do all of that if I get to stay home.
No, but you ain't bringing no money in. So
slide up in my DMs right now.
Because let me tell you,
it's always about a buck, and it ain't gonna never be about what you actually do. It's about the buck.
No. Look at me. Look, I'm decent. Look. I'm even gonna do like the women do with the selfie. Look, so you can see I ain't fat or nothing. I need you to see. All right, I'm gonna do the pose and everything so you can see. I need you. I'm looking for one. Come holler at me.
And he's serious too.
Stage 4. Stage 4 serious.
Look, here's the point though. Everything you're doing, you could be doing a great job. When Mad Day come, all your shit gonna be discredited.
Everything.
You could be in that bitch cooking 5-star meals.
Gordon Ramsay level meals. Iron Chef in here. A la cuisine.
You don't help me. You don't pay no bills. It's always you don't help me when it comes to money.
I will pressure wash the house.
Don't mean shit.
You will never see me laying down watching TV.
Wait. Bree said I'm screaming. When Betty with no teeth hit you up, don't be afraid. Now,
hey,
Betty
I'm just saying.
May not be so bad.
I'm just saying. If she got a credit score over 700, let's talk.
What? Boy gonna be there with Betty food in this hand and her damn pills in this one.
That's all I'm saying.
Each food. I got you, baby.
I got you. Drink in, sure. We good.
That's it. You don't need nothing.
You good? I got a Theragun. I can get that knot out real quick. We good.
Make sure that wheel rolled out right, baby.
What? And it's the fourth. It's the fourth one. I want to make sure the right one get it. The fourth one.
And you know, Miss Betty's don't look like Miss Betty of the past.
I'm telling you. I've been seeing the memes on the internet with the grandma, the mama, and the daughter. I've been seeing the memes.
You and your oxygen tank. Let's go.
What? Let's do this. I will roll you. I will get you a brand new hover round. And me.
I cannot think of that song. Jay, you play it. It's one of them old school songs. I can't think of it right now, but one of them. Play with the song, with the food, just everything just rolling.
Whatever you need. I'm your pusher. All I'm saying.
Nah.
I'm looking to have that problem. That's what you don't understand.
Yo, Jay, Irwin on his Nick Cannon right now.
You don't understand. I want to experience all the problems you are saying you have in these relationships, women. You said you got a problem when the man makes most of the money, all of a sudden you feel like you a slave, and all you can do is come home and you just got to work and cook and clean and satisfy him and cater. I want to do all of that.
That man said, "Don't even worry about. I ain't even gonna do that.
Worry about that. I ain't
none
gonna
of the
complain
money.
or
You
nothing.
can make all of the money.
All of the money.
You make all of the money. I'm gonna handle everything.
I will gladly.
I will have
you won't even hear me complain about having to dust all the time, or I won't complain about how big the house is because I gotta clean the whole house, or none of that. I got you. Go and get these groceries won't annoy me. None of that.
None of that.
Frying up catfish nuggets and
I will make you that. You can 2 a.m. I will make you that sandwich if that's what you want at 2 a.m.
After we done.
Soon as we done, I will make the sandwich. Crispy,
no matter what kind
too.
it is.
Crispy. I promise you. I want those problems. I want those, because that's the other thing. Maybe I gotta live a mile in their shoes, because that sounds like a cushy job to me. I want that job. I really do.
And
that's all I'm saying.
All them responsibilities and all them trying to figure things out.
Give
when you ain't got no answer.
No. Oh, yeah.
She got
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Look, I want you to list all the problems you got with being a stay-at-home wife. You're bored and you just, I want to be bored. I want to know what bored feels like. I thought it was a TikTok dance. I thought it was a challenge on TikTok. I've never experienced bored. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Cook, clean, stay in shape.
You mean to tell me, right? I'm gone between 8 and 12 hours, right? The kids gone for 8 hours, right?
6 to 8, easily.
6 to 8. All right. So boom. Or they let's say they playing sports or after school activities. So it's even more, right? So in that time, how long it take you to clean up, wash clothes, cook? You know how much time you actually have to your motherfucking self to watch Oprah?
Yeah.
The Price is Right, and Let's Make a Damn Deal.
I
The
want
stories
these
and
problems. I really want these problems.
Holding some damn clothes. Like, you know, I'm just saying. Okay, so then boom, let's go to the other half of that.
And I just got, and you telling me I just got to roll over and give it to you because you want it? Oh, give me that problem too.
So the women that work for they for they 8 hours, right?
Rub me on my back and ask me if I'm asleep.
What do the majority of them do, guys? Anybody?
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
You sleep,
Erwin. You use that sunflower name when you used to be. You ain't the sunflower no more. This.
I'm just saying. Bree, you know I'm not. I want these problems. I want all these problems.
Oh man.
I be looking at the memes on the internet. Be like, I want every problem they be making fun of us about. You barely walk past them and graze them, and this is what's on their mind. I want that problem. I want to walk past you, graze you, and all of a sudden you unpeel. I want that problem too.
Nah, for me, right? Let's say mine work with special needs kids, you know, at the school or whatever. So when she come home from her 8 hours and then bust dude in and all that shit there, I know that you are not just mentally drained, you're physically drained because you got to be, you know, with all that.
Your decompression, right? I understand that.
So regardless if I'm out there building some shit, if I'm in here painting or doing floors or doing this or doing that, if you come home and you don't feel like cooking, there's only one thing that I ask of you. When I ask you what you want to fucking eat, don't tell me what you don't eat.
That should just give me a headache.
That's a big axe.
Look.
That's a big axe.
You see?
That should just give me a headache.
I've been there. I done been on the business end of that. I'm willing to pay for anything.
Cooking.
No questions asked. I will go wherever you want me to go. Just give me a place.
Fellas, let me.
There it is. Look, there it is. I'm gonna put it in the comments right there. Bree responded probably. That's the answer we get most of the time, right there.
But
that's it.
Let me give y'all something. What you do, right? If y'all got, because everybody got certain things that they eat, right? They got certain dishes that we all cook.
Or in heaven help you come back with something different than what she ordered.
No. That's a different thing. Now, ordering, I can't help y'all with that. That's a different thing. But cooking, I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to do certain things in a way to where that I know that you like, and it cuts down on that. Now, as far as trying to figure out what you want to eat, as far as going out the door, you know what the question, I ain't gonna lie, that I hate?
It's just us. It's just us. Nobody else. Go ahead. What you got?
I'll take whatever you gonna eat.
That's what you
Damn
don't
well,
understand.
you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You
I
don't
want
want
some
that.
goddamn Hooters in the bill.
Yeah.
Because when I say, well,
Some shit.
when I start listing things, I don't know. I
don't got nothing.
Say something else.
We did have that. Yes, we did have it yesterday, and I want it today too.
Don't just roll them. Control them.
Wait. You know what else out here? You know what else out here? Wait. Let me. You could pick anything except that. One thing I just. What the fuck?
But when you pick something else, you can pick something except that too.
Oh my God.
Now look, we got our we got Lynn in there, man. Lynn came in here. Hey, so Lynn, since you late to the party, you feel me? We gonna go ahead on and give you these two that we done went through. So you can
put me back through this
again. Look. 2 weeks ago,
put me back through this again.
Put the link in.
2 weeks ago, Lynn became an honorary co-host.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
But go ahead on, Lynn. Watch this here.
Okay, so Bree said we had to make sure we apologize and put a warning up ahead of time and everything. So
no.
We don't need no warning. Let her, because I want her natural reaction to both of these videos.
All right, here we go.
You see that hole in the motherfucking ceiling right there? That's the first shot. The second one, I won't fucking miss. I promise you. Try me. I won't miss. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I won't miss. I will not fucking miss. I won't miss at all. I will not miss. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't care. Get the fuck off of me. I don't care. Let all you motherfucking hoes know you in a motherfucking relationship now. Now. Let them know. 5, 4.
Are you in a relationship, man?
No, look at the camera. You in a relationship.
Are you in a relationship?
Right. Your life is on the line at this point, baby. You think I playing? I ain't playing with you at all. I'm not playing with you at all, honey. You risk a lot, I risk a lot. I ain't playing with you. Okay? We clear? We clear? Thank you. My pole is nice. Y'all like that? I do love tricks. Now and again. You see that hole in the mother?
Lynn, the question is, why is that okay?
He came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? I know he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had texted his homeboy, like we all cool. I texted his homeboy or whatever. We went together. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting. I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this, but things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you got to handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody trying to hear
my side. Come on up here and tell us why it's not okay. Somebody, please. Bree ain't won't come up here and tell her nothing. Acting
Bree got upset.
Bree got upset behind, but Bree ain't get upset by the video. Bree got upset behind something else. And she ain't gonna come up here and say nothing crazy.
She said the first one is outrageous. The second woman is weak as fuck.
Oh, and you also, Miss Lynn, that I'm looking for anybody who wants me to be a stay-at-home man to slide in my DMs. I'm also looking for that too.
And she already talking how she was talking last time.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm fit. I'm in shape. I don't have diabetes. I don't have high blood pressure. Because I heard that's the things you got to worry about when you're over 40. I ain't got neither one of them.
Lynn ain't going for none of that. She said she going to the link right now. I just sent her the link.
Bree, I'm just saying, I need you to put it out there. I need you to go ahead on and clip that part for me and make it short and throw it on your page so I can get me somebody. Help me out, Bree.
Thanks. Bree said elect Irwin. That's crazy.
Help me out. The sunflower trying to get planted. That's the only way I'm gonna be a 3-time loser.
Wait a minute.
Right, you done cut your sunflower seeds. My bad. I just thought about that. So once he get planted, he ain't even gonna grow no more sunflower.
Nope.
Y'all ain't got that to worry about.
Saying.
Hey man, I might have to join you on that journey.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. I'm looking for it.
Unc said, why women always got to cheat on you with your friend or your grandpa? What you mean your grandpa? This man crazy, bro. This man crazy.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Lynn.
I wish they had a picture up here. I really do.
No. Let me see. I think I can add one.
We appreciate it.
Why you just don't add you?
Cause I look a mess. It ain't happening.
She ain't going for it. I'm just glad, you came up here.
Look, I'm even gonna try. Look, let's take the win where we can. Take the win where we can.
Bree, you don't know nothing. You don't know a lot of nobody. Stop all that cap. Talking about shit.
Now, but are they okay with me not working and being a stay at home? Like that's the part I need to make sure I stress. I want to make sure they're okay with me doing the cooking and the cleaning. Matter of fact, let me pull that picture up again. I want to make sure that they okay with. Let's get this going. Let me pull this up. I want to make sure that they okay with me cooking, coming home, cleaning up, tending to the kids, but I'm not paying half the bills.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
doing that. I'm not doing that.
That's
I
insane.
just want to be a stay at home. No, I don't want work. I don't want work, Bree. I want to be a stay at home. I want to be taken care of. I've earned it.
He want to do something different for a change.
I want to do something different.
Why you say they're not stupid now? What stupid?
So you saying we were stupid then? You saying I was stupid 20 years ago? That's fucked up.
So wait. Let's let Miss Lynn comment on this.
Yes,
video.
Please, my dear.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so the first woman is totally outrageous. That is not right in any sense, anything. That she's crazy, and for her to do that on camera, for her to do that, period, is just that's all I need to comment on that about. We don't even need.
So why everybody thought that was so funny though? Why is it so funny when it's being done?
They think it's cute when women do that. I don't think that's cute. I think that is very dangerous. It is a very, very dangerous person to be around, especially if they have children. It's just insane. That's insane.
And the sad thing is, it's not to that extent, but it's more common than you think.
Oh, I know.
That's the worst part about it.
I know.
Oh, you got stories?
Yes, please.
Not me. I didn't.
Not you.
I would no. Lynn would never go upside somebody's head. No.
Right.
No. I wouldn't.
No, we just
look at that.
Maybe
picture.
not mine.
No way
you
I
know.
believe that.
Maybe throw stuff. I ain't never went upside nobody's head, dude.
Phones,
the iPhone have been pitched in there, you know. That's it.
I appreciate your honesty, Ms. Lynn. I appreciate your honesty.
Nothing dangerous, though. I wasn't trying to harm
Nothing dangerous. No.
So the second video, I think that lady is very weak. She they had a hiccup in their relationship or in their finances, and the first thing you do is go run to your husband partner and get some money from him and fall in his lap. That's crazy. That's insane to me. That means you never really loved your husband, because if he do fall on his ass, you're supposed to be there to pick him up. Now, I'm not saying every time. I mean, what? I'm not every time, but it's not supposed to be a thing that happens often.
I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You don't want to make it the norm. Okay, I can
It's not a habit.
understand that.
We're not gonna make it a habit, but I do believe you're
Yes.
supposed to pick your spouse up for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I
so
can agree with that.
in today's job climate, there's no such thing as job security. The majority of employers are at will, meaning no reason. Hey, you gotta go. So he can get a job tomorrow, lose that bitch the next day. Get a job the day after that, lose that bitch 2 weeks from now. So to say that it's not something that's supposed to happen often, that don't mean that it can't happen often or that it won't happen often. You know what I'm saying? Like in my field, for the majority of jobs, it's contract. So once that contract up, you got to look for another. You know,
and sometimes that may take a minute. I get that.
Sometimes that may take a minute. You know what I'm saying? You try to save up enough money to carry you over because you don't know how long that's going to be, but it is what it is. Every time.
But you're also supposed to have multiple
streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
How can anyone in today's climate have multiple streams of income if they have to support a partner and a household by themselves?
You should not be able to not contribute anything. You should have something to contribute.
And what is that something? Because in order to have these ventures, you gotta have money.
Doing that cooking and cleaning so I can stay home.
Contract things, right? But you also cut hair, correct?
Yeah.
So you still have something to fall back on. It may not be as much, but you're not contributing nothing.
Okay, so we're talking about the partner, the female.
By that, I was saying that same logic.
How can a man support all of that and still have a whole multiple streams? It just so happens, I went to school, I got a degree, and this and that.
I believe women should work, but I don't believe we should pay it's not supposed to be a 50-50 thing. I could pay the phone bill, buy the groceries and shit like that, but I'm not paying no big bills. I don't believe in that. If I'm married, if you're taking that on, you made a vow to take that on. I want to hear it.
I think I'm listening. I'm listening. But here's the thing. I will say that if Miss Lynn sets her expectations in a certain way where she's like, hey, I'll take care of like a lot of the small stuff, but not big stuff. And I feel like you're still contributing. It's not always about the actual dollar amount. It's the impact. Because I'm going to tell you right now, as a man who has become a single father, I have so much respect for grocery shopping that I did not have back in the day. Oh my God. Why are there so many different color of egg cartons? That's what I don't understand. Green eggs, blue eggs, pink eggs, white eggs, brown eggs. I just want some damn eggs.
And then I'm also a single mom who take care of everything myself now. So I feel like a man can do most of it if I'm doing it by myself now.
But this is what I'm saying. You're doing 100% of it now. But you won't do 50% of it?
But wait.
So okay, here's the thing. By that logic, let me ask you this, Miss Lynn.
Wait. You're also doing that with you and 2 kids. When it comes to the man, he's 3. You and 3 kids so it's going to be you, him, and the 3 kids
plus whatever he got going on.
Because I was just about to say, I say that because you've been doing it on your own, I was going to ask you, so what if you find a man who also has been doing it on his own? Now you both are in the exact same boat.
Right. But you date what you can get, right? Not what you can get, but if you're dating and if that's my expectation and you're not meeting that, then don't date me because that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. No, and again, here we go right back to it again. Everyone's entitled to have their expectation.
You're looking for somebody to take away the majority of your responsibilities. Right?
Absolutely.
And what is he getting in exchange?
Yeah. What is he getting in return for doing that?
Balance the equation.
There you go.
The house stuff straight. You don't have to do anything in the house. The kids stuff, you do
your fatherly duties with the kids, but the
Okay.
baths, the getting them to school, the picking them up, all that's me. Especially if I'm working less, that's just automatic.
Okay.
A hot meal, no cleaning up, like shit like that. What I'm supposed to do if you're gonna bring home most of the money.
Okay.
Okay, what if that ain't enough?
Well, then you asking, then
Let's
you
say
want
that's
too
the
much too.
bare.
If you asking for
That's
too
the
much, I'm
bare
asking for too much.
minimum. That's the bare. That's
That's
the
not the bare
basic.
minimum.
Basic. That's bare
So
minimum.
what you want a woman to do? What is y'all ideal of what would be enough for that woman to do? Like,
For
what
me,
more do you want?
it's simple. I require 3 things. 3 things.
Peace, peace, peace. I know.
No. Respect above all. That's number 1. Adoration and appreciation. Those 2 words to me are one and the same. That's 2. And 3 gonna be my peace. But I'm gonna get that from the first one. Those other things should come from the first thing. So it's not that we require a lot. It's y'all look and say that if y'all do this, and this, that's enough. That's what I do, and that's all I should have to do. But that's not what we asking for. You asking for something specific, right? You bring home this bacon, I'm gonna do this here. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna bring home this bacon.
Yeah, but the respect and all that comes with that.
You're gonna do it what I want you to do, how I want you to do it. If you're gonna put me in a position to control all of that, then it's gonna be things that I'm gonna be asking of you that you're not gonna want to do. But
And I think
choice.
that was the part I was looking for. Like, I think to me,
lie about it, and we're gonna be at it. So I'm not getting what I want from the situation, but you getting everything you want.
correct, because the way I look at it is that, okay, this is what you want and this is what you're willing to do. But my thing is, it should be more, this is what I want. Now, what do you want? And then let's see if this will work. If I'm willing to do what you want so that you can be willing to do what I want, is more how it should be approached.
Yes.
As opposed to, this is what I want and this is what I'm willing to do to get it. But if I didn't ask you to do 7 of the 10 things on your list, is it still even? Because I don't need those 7 things that you're willing to do.
And you're not willing to do the 1 or 2 things.
Here's a good example. Let's say, or I'm willing to cook for you. I'm a 5-star chef. I don't need you to cook for me. I'm gonna take care of the kids. I had a vasectomy. I have no kids.
So basically, you only taking care of your kids that you done created. If let's say he don't have none, you still want him to come in, and now he about to take on some extra, and he got to do some extra. He got to be something extra. He has to be something more.
But you know that coming in,
that doesn't change it.
I know that dating a woman with children is a lot for a man to accept, but you have to know that when you do that, you took on that responsibility. That's something you agree to, because it's a package deal. It's not one without the other.
Okay, so I heard you say, well, I'm not willing to pay this or that. I'm only paying the small things. What if he tells you, listen, I'm on, she came off.
We lost her for a second. There she goes. She back.
Yeah, throw her back up. Yeah, let that boy finish his stuff.
Okay, so you said I'm not willing to pay this or that, but I'll pay the small thing. What if he says, well, you don't have to pay anything, but you kind of like at my beck and call because I pay for everything?
I'm not no slave.
I didn't say that.
Here's the thing. Okay, so look. See how quick you responded to that?
Respectfully. Beck and call is not respectfully.
Wait. Here's the thing, though.
It's a context thing. Beck and call doesn't necessarily mean a disrespectful thing, depending on the context it's used for.
But look, though,
Beck and call could be something like, let's take me. I used to do 150,000 miles of air travel. there were times where I couldn't do something, so I may pick up the phone and be like, "Babe, I need you to make this appointment for such and such. I ain't got time to do it, but I may call you in the 11th hour because it's the only window I got to call you. So I expect you to answer the phone so that I can have you do that for me." I don't think that's making you a slave. I just say that you have my back
No,
because I'm on the other side of the world.
You
but
on
that's
call?
automatic. Y'all say, I guess I
You
feel
say
like
that,
y'all,
but it was
what
just
y'all
as
saying is
automatic for
kind
you
of
to assume that
outrageous
I wanted to turn you into a slave, sweetheart.
Wait, she has to be more adjustable
because y'all say beck and call. Y'all,
okay, wait.
So it was basically the wording, but basically you
what
on
were you
call.
gonna say?
But look, the point I was trying to make is this, right? Just like you said, well, I'm not a slave. I can say, well, I'm not a trick. See, it's all in what we feel, what we come to an agreement with. I have no problem with a man paying all the bills and doing all those things, but I also say all the time, I would want it to be my choice. You saying this is your standard, and I'm saying
For
this
sure.
is my standard. So maybe beck and call is the wrong way to use it, but at the same time, I still expect you to do certain things when I want you to do them. Because you expect me to get up every day and go out here and make this money to pay all these bills. It's about expectations.
There it is.
And for
So
me being an
also
entrepreneur,
too,
I don't see beck and call as a bad thing.
I'm not looking for a trick. Women don't
No.
respect tricks. Let's get that out of there.
But here's the thing though. It was in response. It was in response to what you said. That's what I'm saying. I'm
And
not
I think
saying that
one person's paying bills is another person's trick, depending on whose eyes you're looking at it in.
No, it's not.
Right.
Because if like you said, if you have the agreements and the man is paying most of the bills and I'm doing everything else that he need me to do, that's not a trick because I'm giving the same thing he's giving, right? Ain't that what y'all saying?
If he asks
It's
for
just in a
those
different
things,
way.
remember, notice how you
It's
worded
not
it,
what
sweetheart.
you want to
You
give.
said
What
you're willing to do those things, but what
you
if he
ask
didn't
for
ask you
something.
for those things?
See, you had a
The
problem.
respect is gonna come with the nurturing and the taking care of the house and the taking care of the man.
But here's
All
the
that
thing.
comes with
Here's
that.
the thing, though. That's your standard. His standard may not be that. That may not be. See. Here's the thing. You said, well, because your standard was, listen, he has to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to do these things. You're telling him what you're doing, but he hasn't agreed to that yet.
Personally, I actually had a beck and call situation where I was traveling, and sometimes I would have to call you with little to no notice and tell you either we needed to get ready to have a dinner with some people that were high level, or I had some high level people coming over. That was the nature of my job. So you had to be ready at any moment to host or go out or be a host or catered or something like that.
But she knew that, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So that was she agreed to that.
Because again, it was something that I had to ask for. She was specifically say, hey, what is it that you need from me?
Now, why
that's the difference.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing that happens. She agreed to something, but a woman normally, meaning the majority of the time, I agree to this now because I'm feeling this way now. But then that day comes, he gives that call, and I just don't feel like it. And I don't give a damn about whatever consequences come from not
as a person that had a stay-at-home wife.
But that man
at some point,
cannot
she did
do
not
that.
want to be a stay-at-home wife.
You're not gonna let him do that. You're not gonna let him be like, man.
I can't really comment on that because I work, so I'm not really looking to be a full-time stay-at-home mom because my head be going 1,000 miles a minute. I wouldn't want to do that, so I can't understand her in that sense.
But see, you also said once again, okay, so your standard was, I'm not going to pay no big bills. That's what you came out the gates and you said, I'm not going to pay that. So now you're dealing with another functioning human being, an adult, that has to give his set of standards as well. And so my point is, so it's like we talk about these conversations and they're so black and white. They're so, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, and it don't work because again, in the beginning, you may feel like being that, but like Bree saying that, you know, you have to endure a little more because you're coming in with 3 children. He also has to accept that,
right?
And that's
which I understand.
Let me use the extreme in a respectful way to make a better analogy on this. All right.
Okay.
Bree, what you mean?
So here's an extreme scenario. So let's say you're willing to do all of that. All he wants is he wants you to take care of him every night and take care of him every morning. That's it. That's all he wants every single day.
Okay.
At some
That's
point,
not outrageous to me.
it's not outrageous. Month 1. We are now in year 5.
I think that depends on the person because that's not outrageous to me.
She said that not outrageous to her. I believe her.
Again, I can say that too till year 5.
Like, what I'm saying, okay, boom. You got 3. You sitting on 3. And not many men today sitting on less than 2. So combined, y'all looking at 5+, right? 5+ in today's climate. At a dude, the average income is between what, 35 and 55?
I don't want to date a man that with his average income that's 35 to 55 because I've been making $50,000 since I was 20. I make more than that now, so I'm not looking for a man that make that.
I get that. He should be making at least equal. I'm okay with that.
Right.
So you saying he should be making at least equal, right?
Yes.
So the man that's making at least equal to whatever she making, he's paying for this here, right? Let's say he has this lifestyle going on. She has got this lifestyle going on, right? Men don't get the help that women get. Men don't receive the benefits that women receive in certain areas, in certain aspects. I'm not talking about wholly across the board, but certain things that a woman will get, she'll get help with, or help from, and this, that, and the third. A man ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? A man just ain't getting that. So his money can only get cut so many times. So now he bring you into the picture, and you saying, "Well, now I get to keep and save a whole big lump sum of my money because I'm only paying."
I'm not saying that, but
what you say?
I'm saying that if he wants to be with me, and he should pay the big bill. I even go 70-30. 50-50 is just not happening. It's not. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do it by myself.
So you're telling me that if you have you would rather pay $1,000 a month in bills than pay $500 a month in bills.
That's what she's saying. That's exactly what she's saying.
Because that's not what, ultimately that's not what I want.
Well,
if I wanted a partner that's not taking care of me, that's no. That would be me settling for less than what I want.
Let me.
I don't think y'all really understand how this works.
Well, wait.
So
let me say why that's an unfair deal. Because
y'all are men. That's what y'all supposed to do. Y'all literally born to take care of women.
Where did that rule come from? Show me the contract that was written.
Y'all are literally born to do that, just like we are born to
Where
bear children.
is that written? Where is it? Who is starting that? Who is propagating the fake news in the media? This is what I need to know.
So y'all don't want to take care of your woman.
That is not what I said. No. That is not what I said. You said
it's not gonna work.
We are supposed to. I asked you, where is that written that we are supposed to do it, and that it is not a choice?
Is taught. Just like
and who taught you that?
A woman and cook.
And where is the
take care of the kids and clean the house? Y'all.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you cite your sources? I just need you to cite your sources.
Your grandma, your mom, and your parents, y'all are taught that just like we are taught that.
And I asked them too. Who said that? I asked them the same
I don't know
question.
shit. That's what I was taught.
Look, let me explain.
I can teach you that there's a swamp in Arizona. Your ass gonna believe me?
No.
Why? What if you were taught that there were swamps in Arizona? You didn't use a book to fact check it. You was just taught that.
But look, peep game, right? You putting the majority of everything on me. What does that do? That wears me down mentally, physically. There are no breaks for me. I can't have no mental day. I can't have no mental breakdown. I can't miss this. I can't miss that. I got to work my ass off.
Oh, and wait, Jay. And after all of that, you still gotta lay it down.
I still gotta
y'all gotta be men. That's
still
crazy.
gotta go to Pound Town.
No.
Y'all gotta be men.
Wait. No. I got this.
Because at the end of the day, I gotta take care of children. Go ahead.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
But wait, before you do that, what I was getting to is this here. You want me to take care of you? It's easier for me to take care of you when we do it together, not putting it all on me. If you put it all on me, then you're not taking care of me.
How about we just look at this strictly from a business proposition? Explain to me
at all costs. I'm going to her grave. All you're gonna do is pick up another nigga when I die. What I did, I just worked myself.
Like I said, it's an unfair equation for the simple fact of this: you get to say no at any moment.
Thank you.
I don't get to say no because I have to go out here and make this money every single day and do this and do that. Like and that's where it becomes a little. It's weird. It's really weird when we know life don't work that way.
Exactly.
We know life don't work that way. And again, this is not about nobody not wanting to take care of their woman. It's how you choosing to take care of your woman, because everybody does things differently and everybody's circumstances are different. I understand what you're looking at and you're looking out for you, but at the same time, no, somebody coming in and as somebody having to do it that has done it, coming to a situation where there's kids already there, that's a relationship that has to be built in all of itself. And you have to get once he's earned the right, then now he has to have discipline, authority that you have to give him, and you have to be okay with.
Right.
You have to be okay with.
Mm-hmm.
All these things have to take place. And guess what? If he's never there, they're never going to get it.
Miss Lynn, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What is the longest, whether it be your current or in past, the longest relationship?
11 years.
11 years. Okay, so let me ask you this. In the 11 years, were you or them the exact same from day one all the way to year 11? Or did things change over those 11 years?
Things changed.
And that was kind of the point I was making, where we can say what we're okay with in year 1, but by year 11, as a person who was married for 20, I can tell you that I watched it. It changes. What you're okay with in year 1 changes in year 5, changes in year 10.
Can I tell you the reason on my logic of why I have the logic I do have now? I was the breadwinner. I was the breadwinner in that relationship, and I refused to take care of another man at this age. I will not do it.
No. And again, I get that. And here's the thing.
That's my standards now. No. Now, would they adjust a little bit? Yes, but I'm not paying big bills. That's just what I believe in now.
And I can respect that because I knew it came from an origin.
But there's a difference. There's a difference between going in and working with somebody opposed to somebody you was taking care of.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Right, but I also still don't want to put that much forward.
I get it. Look, as a person who was married, I'm gonna tell you this. No, let me tell you why I get it. I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, I can. Let me tell you why. As a person who was married for 20 years, I cannot see a benefit to being in another relationship because it is 100% all me. I don't see me gaining anything in being in a relationship with a woman because I gotta pay, I gotta do this. Why I might as well do that for my damn self and be okay. There is nothing I'm gaining.
You can understand that.
Other than that, so I get that part
in these relationships. But when you really trying to move forward with somebody else, when you really get to that point of okay, you know what, you might actually be it. All that got to go. That trauma, all that shit got to get out the way.
I'm just never gonna be a 50-50 woman, and I'm okay with saying that, and I'm okay with a man choosing not to be with me because I'm not that.
That's fine. Now watch this. We together. You got your kids, I got mine, but we got these kids together in this household. Mm-hmm. These kids are old enough, they're in the sports and all these type of things. Mm-hmm. But you got me working 16-hour days trying to pay for every goddamn thing, right? And they got sporting events and shit that I can't go to now. So now these kids got trauma, man. He don't even come support me in my this, and he don't show up to that. He ain't no award ceremony. That shit fucks with them kids. But if we was working 50-50, I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to work as much.
You can give and take, but it don't have to be 50-50.
But I understand that, and I'm with you on that. But just a question, respectfully.
See, y'all, they don't even care about children at that.
I get that. But how could it ever be 50-50 if, depending on who's coming in, like children wise, if he has none and you have 3, how could
it's
it be
already not 50?
That ain't nowhere. Yep, that is. He already fucked off.
If you are choosing to be with me, that is what you are choosing.
Or I'll go one better, Miss Lynn. How about this? What is 50?
Don't deal with women with children if that's how you feel. That is your
it's not
choice.
About the children.
Wait,
the other thing. It's about the perception.
What
is 50-50? Because it's 50-50 bills. It's 50-50
be in these kids' lives. It can't just be, oh, you.
I'm not going 50-50 with bills with money.
But again, what is 50-50? Are we talking 50-50 in bills? Are we talking 50-50 in struggle?
Bills.
Okay. So you're not willing to go 50-50? Okay, fine. That's money. I don't care about money. Trust me. I will gladly go over 50 in money if you can take all of the other BS away.
And that's what I said when I first got on here.
Yeah.
And you take all of the other BS away?
But here's the thing. No, wait, see, I'm gonna tell you again why that's unfair. Because I'm gonna have to prove what I'm doing out the gate. You get a chance to fuck up and figure it out and
but you're a man. You have to deal with something that I'm not gonna have to deal with as a woman.
Lynn, I'm a human being first, sweetheart. I'm a human being first.
I understand that.
So and my point is this, because this turns into, if somebody listens to this and well, they're fighting for 50-50. It's not about fighting for 50-50. It's about showing you just different ways. Because sometimes at the end of the day, you coming into a situation where you may miss your blessing because of somebody that didn't appreciate you enough to put you in those positions. Because here's the thing, if that man becomes whatever he becomes, because let me say it like this, right? Most times when we in these relationships and we're doing good and we're doing our part, the more that man tends to want to take off. It happens that way. But
I'll go one better. How much tolerance is built into this agreement? Let's even take that out the way. How much tolerance is built into the agreement too?
But hold on, because I wanted to hit this real quick. When most guys, I'm not talking about the guys who just not willing, but most guys, that's sensible dudes, that's good dudes, right? When you in the guy that's in the relationship is a different guy than the one that's out. See, I understand what he's saying. He don't see the benefit, but if the person, if the right person for Irwin comes along,
preferably the one that doesn't want me to work anymore.
We know that.
I'm just saying, just want to throw it back out there, ladies.
But let's
in
just
the
say,
DMs at Irwin the Fourth.
But okay, but if that's her intent, say she come in there, right, and she's taking care of E, but then E sees her fall where she can't do it no more, and she's been handling the business and they're good. Something inside him wants to say, you know what? I think I need to do a little more. Maybe in a different place. It depends on where he's at. Yeah. But I'm just talking about in a general relationship, when we're doing certain things, because again, we're talking about women being helpmates, and you're supposed to help motivate him. And if you help motivate him to be more, because we spoke on this last time he was on here, you're helping him to be more so he can take less from you. That's typically how this thing's kind of go. Now, I'm not talking about the guy who just so content with just let's go 50-50 and that's just that, because he can get more. And if he's just, and you still in a certain place and he's just letting you stay there, maybe that's not the guy. Maybe that's not the guy. Because if he keep that certain mindset to where
don't play with me, B.
Huh?
You talking about go to sponsorship.com. Like, don't play with me.
That's how shit Irwin was on.
Look, and this is a man telling you about a man. It's not speculation from another woman. Any man who chooses to be with you, like you say, you gotta accept my kids and all this here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. But there's more due to it than just accepting somebody. I have to raise these kids like I would raise my own. Meaning I gotta be at recitals. I gotta be at basketball, football, baseball games, track meets, whatever it is that they're doing. I'm not trying to miss shit, but I can't do that. Right. And that's all gonna be for the well-being of those children. But the way you're trying to set it up, or women today are trying to set it up as, nah, we just need y'all to fund this shit. We don't need you there.
Because I will tell you this. I will tell you this.
Fucking them kids.
I will tell you this. The more well-rounded kids, whether they had step parents or not, was the ones that parents were involved.
That's it. And I can't be involved if I gotta work 80 hours a week. Because you look, I'm gonna pay the cable bill and the internet, nigga. I make
y'all going
60 grand, but I'm only paying the internet and the cable bill. What?
Because I'm gonna tell you, Lynn, I don't believe that you're that way, but the forcefulness in which you said, I'm just not finna do that, right? It sounds wait, let me say this. It sounds a lot like the tone that the lady had in the second video. The tone,
no, I think I just know what I want.
No, again,
I'm sure she did too.
No. I understand what you mean, but I'm saying the way it comes across. And see, the way it comes across is something you don't control. You understand? That's all I'm saying. So it's more or less like, I don't know. I hear women say they want this level of life and it has to look like this, and they want the man and they want the kids and they want these things. But when I hear y'all speak, it don't sound like that. It sounds more like a business deal. And if I guess
if
and it is, name your price, ladies. Let me know what you need.
And if I treat this like a business deal, if I treat this like a business deal, let me tell you something. If I treat this like a business deal, all times,
like a business deal,
and I'm gonna treat your kids like a business deal as well.
And that's not what we want.
Beneficial. We don't making money. Why would I buy the company?
We don't want to do that. We want it to be the way it should be, especially when it comes to those kids. Because just like I have to accept your kids and all that there, you got to accept mine. You have to trust me with yours like I have to trust you with mine.
Because you did say, well, I got to go to work. At some point, he's going to be there with your kids, and you don't want nobody when you're not there treating your kids like a business deal at all.
And as a person who's worked 20 years in corporate, I'm gonna let you know you can't have two corporates. One corporate has to get absorbed by the other. So that's the other thing. Who becomes management?
I guess what I'm saying is sustain a lifestyle that I'm doing for myself. I don't want to hear a man crying about how he can sustain a lifestyle that
that is exactly how I feel as a man on this end. I kid you not. Here's the thing, Miss Lynn. I 100% agree with you because I'm a man on this end who has now become a single father, and you couldn't pay me to move another person up in here right now.
But listen to what you're saying. Realistically, listen to what you're saying. You maintaining a lifestyle, right? I come in. I'm supposed to add to the lifestyle.
Correct.
You're going to lose lifestyle if I got to do everything and you only doing a small portion.
I mean, I'm going to maintain some of it.
Yeah, you're going to maintain you. You're only concerning yourself with maintaining you. What you're doing that man.
Besides the respect, the respect and the nurturing and all that comes. I'm not understanding what's lacking besides the money argument. I don't understand it. The rest of that shit comes with you taking care of the house. It's automatic. I get that's where y'all
we saying stuff with money and all that because I'm trying to show you how it equates to the actual A, the lifestyle, and B, the longevity. Meaning, if we get married today, you want to be married for 5 years or you want to be married for 50 years? 50. How we gonna make it to 50 years if you don't work me into a grave?
if you weren't married, you would work the same hours, right?
I
Wait,
wouldn't
say
work
it
as
again.
hard.
No,
I can tell
no,
you as a
I wouldn't.
man, I absolutely
wouldn't.
didn't work as hard.
I would do what's
way-
I work
necessary
a
to
lot
give me what
harder
I
because
need
I
to
got
take care
other
of me.
people on me.
Listen, the way you move when you're single is totally different.
Totally different.
When you move in a relationship. It's totally different.
I'm gonna do just enough to take
Take
care
this
of
from a
me.
person being a
I'm
pro
single.
wrestler.
But you're
I can only do
choosing
that
to
now.
take
I
that
wouldn't have done
on.
that
All
then.
that stuff is still a choice. You think I want to go to work, take care of 3 children, and come home and
But you're not doing that alone, though.
excitedly take care of a man? No, but I'm gonna do that because
You
that's my
wouldn't be
role in the
doing it
house.
alone, though.
Okay,
That's another point.
Let's
You're
do
gonna go to work and come home, but while you're at work, somebody else is taking care of them damn kids.
Let's do this because I had a lot of women say this, right? I'm going to be taking care of the home. I'm going to be cleaning. I'm going to be cooking. I'm be doing this thing. What if I don't like the way you clean and I critique it? What if I don't like the way you cook and I critique it?
Don't do that. I did that too once.
No.
That
You don't have a
didn't
choice
well with
to.
me.
No. You don't have a choice to. You have a choice to because no, that don't go that way. That don't fly.
Listen, I'm a cook. I'm a cook. That's what I do. I'm a chef. So
Yes.
I'm all for it. The cleaning, if 2 people move together and I don't like the way you do something because that is a new thing and that is something that we're doing, you're supposed to critique it. You're not supposed to leave it fucked up because that's how shit. When you don't communicate, that's how shit stay fucked up. So I believe you're supposed to critique it and communicate.
And let me say something. I'm not saying you. Women use that communication word a lot, and they don't even.
Love
a
it.
lot of women don't know how to communicate. Not effective.
A lot of men
all.
don't either.
No. According to y'all, men not supposed to.
Yes, they are.
Last
week, listen, I got some because last week, Jay was like, once he hit too many eye rolls or huffs and puffs, he not communicating no more. Maybe that lady having a bad day, and you do just need to communicate what you gotta say and not get mad because she having a reaction to what you're saying. Didn't you say that last time
I did,
was
yeah.
on here?
Okay, so again,
I do believe that men don't know how to communicate either.
So a lot of women use that communication word and they talk about it, but everything that they hear back is an attack. And don't hit me with the that's the wrong.
But basically, it's like this here. If I had a problem with you, and I'm bringing a problem to you, I'm going to communicate that problem with respect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk to you with sense. I ain't going to be calling you all kind of names and saying this and saying that. I ain't going to embarrass you in public. I ain't going to do none of those stupid ass, emotional ass bullshit that be going on. But if you going to come to me and the first thing you do is you start talking under the undertones and the flippantness and all that other bullshit, then I'm gonna look at you.
Y'all don't want a woman to be a woman.
Wait,
stop.
Stop.
Let me. You're not supposed to push out and all that. I don't believe that, but those emotions are gonna come from her communicating.
Let me tell you what I found Lynn is very
I came to you with respect.
Wait.
What I'm very good at.
Wait. She's Lynn is actually great at this, right? When she want to keep her advantage as a woman, she'll say, "So you don't want your woman to be a woman? Are you supposed to be a man?" That is that is a tactic.
And I still have to ask you. You've got, and again, I mean this honestly. I've got as much certification and right to tell you how to be a woman as you do to tell me how to be a man. I don't
exactly.
But you're quick to tell me what I need to do because you were taught that I need to be this way. I didn't agree to those terms. How you know I was okay with that even then when it was taught to me? How do you know I was okay with it? Because like I told you, I bucked the system.
With the woman doing the house and everything. He just
I didn't say no. I didn't say criticize. I said, what if I don't like?
You did say criticize.
Okay. Well, what if I don't like what you? If I'm speaking on it, I'm communicating how I don't like the way you clean. I'm communicating on how I don't like the way
you ain't get behind that toilet like you supposed to.
My grandma you're supposed to communicate about those things because
like
if you don't,
man, women don't hear that shit.
Problem.
Stop it, women
don't hear that shit. I tell you that you don't know how to clean, it's about to be World War VI in that house.
Where you could do it your damn
self. You a whole chef. You a chef. That's your art. If I criticize your art, the phone get thrown at my head.
That's what that world is. The cooking world is literally every single person criticizing what you put on the table. That is literally
it's
what
a
that
difference
is.
between those people criticizing,
and the
man
person
that
that you love.
No, it's not,
criticizing.
because guess what? That's the man I have to feed every night. That's the one that's supposed to be happy.
But
not
those
the
are the
rest
people
of the
that's
people.
paying you. That's the people that's paying you.
They paying the restaurant. They ain't paying me. The restaurant paying me. That's the nigga I'm laying down with every night. He's supposed to be happy. He the one that gonna put the money in my hand and give me what I want. Y'all think that what I'm saying can't happen in real life. That's what y'all.
I'm not, no, it's no.
Women can take criticism.
Is that true?
I'm here to say it.
I 100%. Again, here's the thing. I'm on your side, Miss Lynn. I agree with you. I have put myself up to a standard, and I am not trying to go. I am 100% there with you.
Didn't I say this? Didn't I say this 2 weeks ago? Women
I'm
want
a
credit for what women want credit for what they're capable of.
I'm there with you.
Women want credit for what they're capable of doing a lot of times, not what they actually do.
Look, all I want is for people to
and y'all want the same thing. Y'all want credit for what y'all capable of doing, and not
the world don't allow us to go out what we capable of. The world don't allow us. You know.
In order for us to get where we need to be, we got to work together. Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe that whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on the education, the job opportunities, the this, the that, the third, to where a man can make enough money to usually the men that make that money, that type of money, they want in their intact family, meaning they meet somebody, they make a kid with that person, they are with that person. That's normally how that works, because they control how many that persons there are, right? But when you talk about what we got today, where they got single men and single ladies, and she got had a situation, she got 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, and she was with this dude, that dude, this whatever, however, who. This man got kids, da. Y'all coming in combining shit. Can't no one person pay for all of that.
But you're together might not be my together. I believe that. It's supposed to be together, but it looks different in every relationship. It do. It do. Your together is 50-50. My together is gonna be 70-30. That's just what it's gonna be.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, all right. You in a 3-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house?
3-bedroom.
You're in a 3-bedroom house. Let's say I'm in a 3-bedroom house, right?
Exactly. Hope knew exactly why I made that face.
You got 3 kids, right? How many bedrooms we need?
6.
We need 6 or more, right?
How
much is that house gonna cost?
A lot.
A lot.
Well, then you need to not get with a woman that got 3 kids, baby. You need to make some more money. What are you saying? I'm not gonna be. That's not my standard. I want a nigga who's making a substantial amount of money. That's what I want. I'm not settling for nothing less. That's my choice. That's my standard. That's just what that is.
You know what? You're right. That's your choice.
You can't.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Understand what you're saying, but my opinion on that is not
you are not. Well, as long as you are willing to share that, nigga, you'll be fine. You will be fine. You will be perfectly.
I believe that happened in some cases, but I don't think that's gonna be for me. I want more for myself. I expect the person that I'm gonna be
more. Y'all, you in that, like, if you making 65, you making 65, and let's say I'm making 65. Combined, we can get a 6-bedroom. We can get a 7-bedroom with a pool in the goddamn backyard, swing set and everything. We can be comfortable. We don't have to overexert ourselves.
I would never
save money. You can save money. We could go on trips, take vacations.
I would never be the other woman. I saw what that person just said, but I know that I'm putting myself in rooms with men who's going to take care of me. I'm not putting myself at the hood club looking for a nigga to take care of me and my 3 kids. That's just what that is. I'm not gonna be no side bitch. If I'm gonna be married to a nigga, that's what it's gonna be. My standards are just high.
Perfectly fine. I'm just saying, when because you know we all can talk in theory.
Mhm.
But I'm
It can be
actually
in theory if you want to, but that's not what's gonna be my reality.
I'm talking from a place of reality. What I've seen with my own eyes, what I've
Mhm.
experienced, what I've
Mhm.
the clients that come sit in this chair back here, and
Mhm.
the stories that they tell, even the women that come sit in this chair. And when they got older, they understood. The older women, I should say, they understand. The younger ones, they be on the same thing.
I
you
would
on.
be by myself before I choose to accept bullshit.
I'm
But
with
what's-
you right there,
what's
Miss Lynn.
bullshit?
I'm in that same boat. I
What's-
would be in that same boat.
What's-
I'd rather be by myself.
I like you, Irvin. You
Damn
cool,
right.
baby.
I'm with you.
Cool.
I'm
Irvin
with you
said
on that.
he want you the chef, but he gonna let you go to work at the restaurant, and he want to be at
Yeah,
home.
you,
He don't
you
want
won't
to
fuck with me.
bill.
I can
Oh,
tell
no,
you
no,
right
no,
now.
no,
If,
no.
if,
I never
if
Oh,
your
God,
said that.
you
expectations,
love
I'm
look,
him.
mess
You
with that. I
love
would
him.
never
look,
never
look.
do
If
that.
your
You love
expectations are high, Miss Lynn, you need a rocket to get where the hell I'm at. I ain't even on Earth no more. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I know it. I know I got high expectations.
Mhm.
Oh man.
That's all I'm saying.
All I know
I'm with
is,
you.
like I said, when we if we need 6 bedroom, you'll tell me I need to go and do more. But you're not doing anything more.
No,
Yes,
no, no,
I
no,
am.
no,
Listen,
no, no, no,
I'm-
no, no. Lynn said she gonna pay the Wi-Fi. She said she gonna pay
the
the Wi-
Wi-Fi, the groceries, the phone bill. You want me to bring you some lunch to work day? You're hungry. I got you.
Okay, so Lynn said she doing
How you
Wi-Fi.
gonna do that if you
I'll
working?
pay for your haircut too.
How you gonna do that if you working?
She gonna keep you crispy.
What you mean?
You work too, right?
Yeah,
You
but I
stop-
could bring
you
you
gonna
lunch
stop
on my
working?
lunch break. What's wrong with that?
Oh my God. Oh
What
my
if our
God.
lunch breaks
Oh,
don't
my
coincide
Lord.
with each other?
Man.
Listen, it's so crazy that people think because I have 3 kids, my fucking standards should be in the dirt. I think that is fucking
Who said your
hilarious.
standards should
I
be in the
absolutely
dirt?
agree.
That
Nobody,
is hilarious.
nobody
No,
said that.
I'm with you.
That man that just whoever just
No,
commented
she talking
said that.
about Uncle Mel. She's talking about
I
Uncle
gotta
Mel.
be willing to compromise.
He-
No, I don't.
No,
My
she
standards
messing with
don't
Uncle
have to be
Mel.
in the
Don't pay
dirt.
no attention to her, baby. That's Uncle Mel trolling the group.
And I think who said something about compromise? Was that Kershey? Yeah, she's saying you got to compromise because you coming.
I
in the game.
understand that, but I'm not gonna
Man,
compromise
no.
my standards.
Listen.
You're not gonna want to take away from your kids. He's not gonna want to take away from his.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And y'all shouldn't have to. But you're setting up a dynamic where somebody gonna fall at the wayside.
If you say so.
And I've seen it. I've lived it.
She said that's not gonna be her reality.
It's not.
Chef Lynn is
I'm
gonna
gonna-
cook.
look,
I
I'm
am
gonna-
very
Here's-
headstrong,
look,
and I
here's
get
the
what I
thing.
want most
There
of
are
the
8
time.
billion people on this planet. Statistically, she is right. There's
Somebody.
somebody. There's 8 billion people on this planet. Again, ladies, slide my DMs. I'm
Oh, I'm
just saying.
sorry.
For
You're
Yeah.
right. There is somebody that's
A
gonna be
super
willing
sucker.
to do it, but she's not gonna be attracted to that person. They got somebody willing to do it right now.
How you
At
figure?
this very second. She not gonna be attracted to that person.
No,
Look,
they have a
not-
lot of men willing to have sex with me. That's
No,
what
I'm-
that is, and that's what
That's willing
that's
to give
another
you
thing that
everything you want right now, this very second, everything you ever dreamed of. You not gonna be attracted to that person.
Fuck, did you
Well,
say
how
that
you
man
feel
gonna
like
look like
that?
Sid? That's messed up. No, don't do that.
I've seen it. That's hey, well, Fred at? Fred, no. The probabilities, the
listen,
numbers.
I'm not that shallow. I'm not gonna be with an ugly ass nigga for no money. Like I said, I could do it myself. I think that would be even more
And
fucked up
that's
for
me.
me.
That's
to
me.
get in a
I ain't about to
relationship
be with no
nigga
ugly
that I
body
don't
for
like
some
just
money.
for money.
I'm
Thank
about
you,
to do it
I
myself. I'm with you, Miss Lynn. I'd rather do it myself. I ain't about to be with no ugly person just for money. Damn right. You and me, Lynn.
It's
you and
not.
me.
It's very shallow.
No, it is.
Appreciate it.
I done this twice. I ain't doing this a third time. Ain't no benefit for that. I'd rather do it on my damn self. Unless you're willing to foot the whole bill now, then we can talk. We can negotiate. I'm willing to compromise my expectations. I'm just saying right now, this is what they are. But I'm willing to negotiate.
Oh,
Give me a good
man.
counter offer. We can talk.
I thought women compromise for their kids. Well, I ain't gonna say compromise because there ain't really nothing to
Man,
compromise.
listen,
It's like
listen.
If you know life, you understand life, you done lived enough of life, you understand economics, microeconomics, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you understand these things, you understand economy and how things work.
Listen, Miss Lynn has her standards, but having spoke with her 2 weeks ago on the cast, I think if there are certain exceptions that if somebody's giving what they need to give, maybe not 50-50, like she said, 70-30. Now, if that man wants you to pay the electric bill, I think you should go and pay the electric bill. Maybe you don't want to pay the mortgage or the entire rent, but hey man, go ahead and get some of that light bill, man. That's all. And I think she'll do that. I think Miss Linda do that. I don't want Miss Linda. It's not our first time up here. It's our second time. We had a good conversation last time. So
wait, let me ask you this. I got a question. I got a question. Let's say the mortgage on this house is $3,800, right?
Mm-hmm.
You paying the small bills, right? Like the light bill and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say with all them kids running around, the light bill is $45,000. This nigga's just been leaving lights on. Then what? What you doing?
I need some help. That's what you're saying? Because you breaking up. That's if I need some help.
I'm asking what you doing.
If the light bill $400, $500, that's what you're saying?
If that light bill run up to $3,000, $4,000, that's damn near the same as the mortgage. What you doing? You paying that by yourself?
The mortgage?
The light bill that's equal to the damn mortgage.
Yeah, I'll pay it by myself.
I don't think she heard what you said. He said with the kids running around with to your tree.
No, what I'm saying is,
so
if the mortgage is this, and then something happens to where all the light bill or any other, all the shit, hypothetically speaking, they equal the same as the mortgage. You paying that by yourself? Mm-hmm. She said yes.
No, I didn't hear what you say. I'm not.
I know she.
That's 50-50. You trying to trick me into saying, yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
I know you lying to me. I know you lying to me.
I'm not paying 50-50.
Look, I know this. I know she's standing on what she's standing on. I'm with you, Miss Lynn. I'm with you. I'm not about to sit here and take care of somebody if I ain't trying to benefit in it, and I'm not coming up.
It ain't like you home to tell them kids stop leaving the lights on because you got to be at work.
Right. Listen, see, that's why I got Siri and Alexa to do it for me.
Gonna say, baby, keep your money in your pocket.
Please tell me that. Please tell me that, Miss Lynn.
I really believe me.
Miss Lynn, please tell me that. God, I want somebody. Hey, y'all slide my DMs if you're willing to tell me to keep my money in my pocket. At Erwin the Fourth, all spelled out. Just hit me up. Instagram, Facebook, just holler at me. Just tell me I can keep my money in my pocket, please. Again, I'm not beneath rubbing feet. I'm just saying, I'll do it. I'm just saying. Just holler at me. I'm willing. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to move into a different profession.
Hey, I know one damn thing. It ain't gonna keep being like this. We're not just gonna let you just be sitting up here by yourself and make it feel like you're being attacked and shit either. Like, no, we're gonna have to get another somebody. I don't know where BB is at, but we're gonna have
I'm on your side.
Miss Lynn, don't use that word. Lynn chilling, man. She good. She handle herself accordingly, man.
I'm on her side.
She's straight. Because you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because she's speaking her piece. She being respectful.
Right. Because we are two people who have been doing it by ourselves, and we got standards, damn it. And we not going back into that because I'm in that same boat as her. I ain't going back. I got standards. I'm with you, Miss Lynn. Again, unless you're willing to tell me to keep my money in my pocket.
Hershey, you is crazy out your mind.
I'm willing to talk.
Man, it's crazy, but nah, man. Look, that's her standards. That's her story. That she's sticking to it. Erwin has turned over a new leaf. He want a sponsor. That's the word you use.
That's all I'm looking for. Sponsor.com. Fred and put me on it. I'm going to look it up. I need it. I need it in my life.
And see, this is a whole nother thing. this is another thing, right? Hope she done fell out. But this is another thing. Mike, me and you, we been talking about this here. In the grand scheme of things, we trying to put ourselves in certain positions where our women don't have to do all this. Pay 50-50 and that, whatever. But there's shit that's going to be expected in return for those efforts. Are they ready to assume that role? Because now you got more fucking free time. So since you got all this fucking free time, when I walk through the damn front door, it need to be a glory hole box sitting right there. It need to be in the box.
In the box.
In the box.
5 years later, I still want you in the box.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's gonna be you.
And
now,
I don't want that to count towards my 50-50 either, because 50-50 is only money.
If I'm making these accommodations for you, that's what you be trying to get these women to understand. It's not gonna go how you think it's gonna go. It's not gonna be the way you want it to be all the time like that. You will not have the option to say no to things. That's not gonna be there. Stop thinking that. Whoever made that up, leave that shit into the side.
You stupid. Who said who's gonna have 50-50 on her internet? But look,
you not gonna be the word no ain't gonna be able to be part of your vocabulary.
Listen, let's do this. Let's do this while she here. Shout out to her for coming up here, man, because that's regardless of whether we you agree or disagree. This was dope, Miss Lynn. Please keep coming back up here.
100% honor, Miss Lynn. Again, I'm just messing with you. That's what you'll know about. I'm just messing with you, but trust me, I'm on your side. I really am. I'm on your side.
He really not though.
I really am. I'm on your side.
Look, y'all thought process the same, but y'all got opposing arguments.
Hey, Miss Lynn, don't you let them come between us. Don't you let them come between us. Listen to me. Let me get close real quick. Listen to me.
Don't let them come between us.
Don't you let them come between us. It's you and me. It's you and me. We in this together. United. Don't you let them do it.
Well, shit.
Let them do it.
Don't we all want sponsors, goddammit?
And by the way, you let any of your friends know too. You can let them know. Slide my DMs. Just let them know. But I'm on your side.
Erwin, Miss Lynn Young.
I'm just saying. But, no, and here's the thing. And
my friend might be the good old groovy Juvis.
I cracked the joke, but in all seriousness, seriously, I cracked the joke and everything, but I can understand it if you have been, because this is new for me. Now that I'm on this boat, I genuinely do think about it, fellas. It's been a minute now, but I have no genuine desire to date because I'm like, why? What is my benefit? What am I gaining out of it? Because like I make half of what I used to make, and I got more money than I did when I was married. Like, I really don't see a benefit.
Of course you do. And somebody else is trying to come in and take that.
And if they leave, they're going to want to take it too.
If they leave, they're going to want to take half of it. You don't want to be 50-50, but if we break up, you want half. You want 50-50. Make that shit make sense, man.
And I genuinely, and I'm not even saying this to joke. I really sat here. Y'all know me, fellas. I'm a logical person. I thought about it again. Yes, do there times that I want to spoil someone? Yes, but there is no benefit. I have hard run the numbers to being in an actual relationship.
Okay, when you're dating,
I'm not.
You are a trick, and she's a whore.
Why do y'all let Oak troll like this?
Well,
why do y'all entertain?
He's speaking what he feels.
That's 1,000% him.
Why y'all let him do this all the time?
Look, sponsorships are great. If you can find you one, it's all good. Man, look, but shout out to everybody. That's what I'm saying.
Like, hey, I watched The Chi, right? And old girl, Emmett old lady, you feel me? She wanted to have an open marriage type deal. So then she found herself liking the other dude more than she liked her husband. You feel me? So she wanted to be with him. So she said, "What you think about me and you being, if I leave Emmett and I be with you?" That boy said, "Nah, I'm your nigga." And she like, "What that mean?" "I'm the nigga you call when your barber cancel and you need somebody to cut your son hair." I'm the nigga you call when you're mad acting up. I'm the nigga you do this. I'm your nigga. That's it. That's all. So when it comes to these sponsorships, them people paying, they paying you. They making life easy for you. Woo, woo, woo. But guess what? They paying the cost to be the boss, meaning they gonna do what the fuck they want to do, and you better shut the hell up.
Hey,
Because
I'm willing to do that.
The minute you come with some BS about what they got going on, your sponsorship over.
Not my problem, baby. Live your life. I ain't trying to do nothing.
Dead.
Long as this is me. This me right here. This the new PS5. Good looking out. I appreciate you. You going out? Take care of yourself. I'm not. I ain't doing it. I'm just saying. I
feel like I'm talking to Fred first cousin.
I'm just saying, y'all. I'm stage 4 serious. You know I ain't. I'm just saying.
I feel like, man,
Fred, I finally seen the light, man. My eyes are open. I appreciate you, bro, for sticking with me. He was right.
Sponsorship crew. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Everybody wanted, like I said, they want to speak in theory. Don't nobody, you're not looking at the numbers, you're not looking at what the facts are really telling you about how things work. This is how I feel.
You got the link, Fred? I sent it to you already. Hold up.
This is what I went through. I went through this. I don't want to go through this. So this is the standard that I'm setting.
Fred personally, real quick.
Standard that you're setting is not realistic. It's not going to get you where you're trying to go. And when you do, there's probably 50 dudes in a DM right now at this very moment. Yeah. That's like, hey man, let's woo. And they'll shoot you out a little something. They get it a couple times, and you get an attitude about something. You start making things a little difficult for them. You got to go. You fucking with their piece. So yeah, sponsor you for a little while, but then after that, it's on. It's moving around. It's on to the next. You're not getting what you actually want, and you're putting your kids at a disadvantage when you move like that. Like, that's not how you're supposed to move. You move what's more conducive to the family unit. If going half on these fucking bills gonna get us in a 6-bedroom house, motherfucker, I suggest you get with the program.
My man.
First of all, leave my girl alone. Don't rain on that girl parade. That girl
right? I'm with her. Right? I'm with you, Fred. They was sitting there bluesing my girl. I get her. I relate to her 100%. I get it.
Don't rain on that girl. Now, I'm not bothering with it, but don't rain on her parade.
Not at all. Not at all. I get it.
Erwin, you finally came around. I've been telling you about the sponsorship, brother. I've been trying to tell you this for some time now.
I get it.
You finally came around.
Now I'm not trying to be toxic AF like you now. You still toxic AF. You still living that.
Whoa. They one and the same. They one and the same when it comes to
Fred, that's part of the brand as a whole. This is what you get.
No, you gonna have to be toxic as well. It's a part of it.
I don't know about that. I try to have a code still.
It's a package deal. It's a package deal. Gotta get it all together.
Oh,
I've been trying to tell you for years. Come around. You gotta make sure they sponsor. No. I've been telling you for some time. You took you some time to come around, but you finally come around. They gotta do more. They gotta come up.
I had to run the numbers for a minute. I had to sit there and I had to run the numbers
being
really
all
good.
Courteous, being a gentleman, being a nice guy, man. I've been telling y'all, man. How long I've been saying it on this show, man? She ain't spending no money. She ain't sponsoring nothing.
3 years.
What?
If he ain't been nothing else, that brand been consistent. He has had a consistent brand.
3 years.
3 years.
She ain't sponsoring, dog. What you doing, dog? You finally came around, bro. You finally.
I'm understanding that.
You finally getting it. Don't run on Lynn Parade. I'm not. Lynn, do your thing, baby.
No, listen. I'm not bad at it. We tried to provide, some male contacts and give her a little something, but like, hey, she's standing on her 10. She's standing on business.
If anything, I'm about to up my expectations. I'm about to get real. Tell me I can't have what I wanted. Damn it! If Lynn can do it, so can I.
Don't rain on that girl parade. Listen, Lynn.
I'm not raining on nothing. All I know is I respect everybody come up here, and as a man, I just can't let you believe that bullshit. I can't. You ain't lived enough life to come up to a conclusion like that. I understand.
Hey man, don't yuck her yum. Let her do her thing, man.
Listen. I don't know how old Lynn is. I don't like older than 35 or not. I don't know.
26.
Well, that. See, when you're young, you have a lot of naiveness in your age. That's just part of it. I mean, a lot of things that are possible have a higher probability due to youth. Now, if she's still available at 35, then obviously those possibilities and those probabilities start to change, right? But if she's still 26 years old, she's still at an age where men with means in situations are going to try to see her possibilities out. Now, if she's still at the age a decade from now, she ain't gonna have that same tune. She's just not. But at 26, that's part of being youthful. That's part of, naiveness is bliss. You know what I mean? So that's just part of being.
But I'll say this. She may actually find that, but there's gonna be a lesson in it. It ain't gonna be as easy as you think.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely gonna be a lesson.
I'm not gonna put that on her. I mean, she may not. But what I am saying is this. That may not be the case for her at all. However, what I do know is, what I can say, this is not a matter of fact, but it's definitely a probability. The probabilities are not nowhere near 50; they're much higher. She's gonna have to. She's approaching the age where men are getting more informed about women. We're not in this era where men just doing generosity things just because they're men. We're in the era where men are getting more information about how they need to respond to women. And they're getting a lot of same information that they used to get socially.
Even in our boat, wow, man. And who told you that? Where's your facts to say that? Just because you was taught that? Because you're getting more men saying, who says I got to do that?
Correct. So she's in that timeline where a lot of men are getting more informed about how to respond to women. And those responses are not in what I call a 20th century position. You know what I mean? They're trying to out what's best for them. And a 70-30 position may not be what's best for a lot of the men that she's trying to target. And a lot of times when you start targeting high income men, generally you got to be the main woman or the other woman. And generally it's for other men. Generally, that's not her. That's generally the other woman. Now, I'm not speaking for her case and how she wants to perceive life, but here's what I like to tell ladies all the time. All because you project something doesn't mean the mass of people need to respond to it. That's just what you want for yourself. The market gets to decide whatever you're projecting as an outcome. At some point in time, data, information, and stats and statistics need to match up to what you're saying. You can project whatever you want. At some point in time, somebody got to come nail this, and it ain't because of, one man understands and this and that. No, if the market ain't buying it, then it ain't buying it. It is what it is.
You don't set the market. The market sets the market.
The market sets the market. You don't get the chance to set nothing. All you do is put yourself out there. And if the market ain't responding to it, then the market is not responding to it. If I'm a brand new vehicle, nobody bought me at a brand new price because I had no discounts. If I go 2 or 3 years go by and I'm still a brand new car and never been bought, I still can't sell myself for the MSRP.
Not at all.
Right. You get what I'm saying? The market gets to decide what the price is going to get met. And so the same applies for relationships in women, and as they I look at for certain men, it has a similar effect. So I'm not denying whatever she wants to have and look for, but I will say this: men are asking to find. Men have been instructed to find what the benefits are, and not just do for a woman. Yes. And she's in that timeline where the men are being cultured and taught to find out what benefits are. And 70-30 don't really benefit him, especially if she has kids for other men.
And see, here's the thing too. Women have to understand a lot of this stuff happens when men are responding to things. So the information that men are coming up with, y'all, but who showed why y'all want to be like this? Because it's in response to what y'all are saying. If you're saying a man has to be this, and this, even if a man not thinking about it, when you say that to him, he's like, wait a minute, so what do you bring? He may not even be on that, but when you start saying, well, he has to have this, he has to make this, he has to make that, and men should be this. Well, what do you bring? And your response is, well, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. You ain't hitting no shit.
Well, here's the issue that women have not been told. Women are under the condition that the man they want is a dime a dozen. The man that wants them is a dime a dozen. That's how they're conditioned to think. The man who has sex with me is a dime a dozen. I can find 10 out of 12 of you, right? Yeah, but if if a group of women want a certain caliber of earning man, to that man, you're the dime a dozen.
There it is.
You're the dime a dozen. It's in reverse now. It's an inverse. So your standard may not matter to the man who has that income in that situation, because to him, you're in the dime a dozen situation. To find you in every other woman he about to go out here and introduce himself to. The question is, what are you doing for him?
What are you doing for him that's going to set you apart?
And you presenting 70-30 is not something that is benefit him. Like I tell him, there's better bad deals.
Also, when she said, well, I'm a chef, what if he can hire a chef? What do he need you to be his old lady to
I meal prep. I don't need that.
Yeah, so he could cancel that out. You're speaking for a man who may not, you think he can't, baby, I mean this with all disrespect. And I'm not speaking to her, I'm not speaking through her, because she's not here to defend herself. So if you're still listening, I'm not speaking about you. So don't take this the wrong, because I know you're not here to defend yourself. But a man who really earns that kind of living for himself, you got to understand that he's done a pretty good job of making sure he kept himself fed.
That's what I was trying to say.
He kept himself fed. He kept himself fed. So
again, you got to bring something that I need. Other than that, why am I coming into this? Because I'm fine
with you, and I got fucking 2 kids. You got 3. I need a 6-bedroom.
Stop. Flag and play. Flag.
Oh Lord.
I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole because I've been on for some time.
Yes. We are well into the overtime.
Is she a widow?
Huh?
Is she a widow?
No, I think they just broke up.
Oh no, that don't apply, baby. Yeah, you on discount clearance. I don't know who you think you selling this bullshit to, this bull job. No, that don't apply. That don't apply to men with this stuff together. Oh, absolutely not. She thinks she got standards. Them niggas with standards. The men who got their stuff together, they got real standards.
Right?
They got real standards. They look past you. They'll clap some cheeks. But that's what it is.
And she said that. She said
I got a bunch of dudes that's willing to want to have.
Yeah, because there's nothing you take off those men's plate. See, you think it's about what he takes off your plate. Baby girl, he don't care if you rot there. He don't care. It ain't his problem to deal with. You think he got people in his life telling him, don't deal with this? That ain't your problem to deal with anyway. A lot of ladies, and again, I'm not speaking for her because she's not here to defend herself. But if anybody's going to take the time to listen, you got to understand that it's a hard pill to swallow, ladies.
I'm not going to even do it because I got something that pertains to exactly what you talking about.
It's at the end of the day, these men have been advertised to protect themselves, and your situations are not their situation. And you can say as much as we want that don't just deal with a woman with kids. You got to get to a place in timeline. You got to take some off these men's plate that you're talking about. He's talking about. Not what you think. Not what you think. Because it's irrelevant what you think at this point in time. Because him being understood is the most important thing. Like, I'm sorry to tell any lady this. At this point in time, and that's your situation, it's about what you take off his plate. That is priority numero uno. This is why I tell women all the time who got kids, you plan on saving this man money? No. You saving him some time? What do you plan on saving this man? You plan on listening to a lot of his authority? No. You plan on having any more of his kids? No. Then you dead in the water. He ain't got a reason to listen to you, respond to you, hear you, understand you. You take nothing off his plate. You're not the gift of none of this. There are better bad deals. It is what it is. I'm not here to say it. There's better bad deals. You may be an attractive woman.
And I'll say this again. Not to say she wouldn't be a good mate, but she, you know what I'm saying? I listen to what people say. When she said, when I said, what did I tell? I said, yeah, what if you're going to be at his beck and call? Oh, I ain't finna be no slave. And when she kept saying, I'd rather be with myself, I'd rather be with myself. That is a hard person to turn that mentality.
The thing is this: there's 4 categories of women, and it ain't gonna never change. I don't care what women say about it. There's gonna be the only woman, which means you're gonna be the only woman in man's life, or you could be the main woman in man's life. You could be the other woman in man's life, or you ain't gonna be no woman. To men, and at some point in time, at 26, men still may care about you because men still have the nature ability to want to mate and to have sex. That's just in men.
What Onk be on, bro? Onk say she too light skinned to be a slave anyway, and I know he needs that.
On trolling, dog. On trolling, but
that's serious.
Yeah, on trolling, dog. You gotta leave Onk alone, dog. Onk be trolling. But nah, man. What ends up happening is that, and I don't like seeing, maybe beautiful young women, not responding to understanding the circumstances they're in. Because as you age and you get older, you really start to, it really hurts. Because here's the good part, right, about her situation, about being youthful. You only got to probably accept the good and the bad about a man. But as she ages and gets older, the only valuable thing she could become is a mother to those kids, if that makes sense. Like the value of her doesn't really exceed being a mom to those kids. And it feels good. So men want to do things with her, such as have children with her and they don't want to incorporate their lives with her. So that's what really makes them the other woman, because men say like, okay, I can have my family over here, right? And I can just do this with you because I don't have to incorporate my life with you. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it works. And you see how men be having, he got this woman over here. Why? Because he ain't got to be her man over here. She got kids and she's near 40 years old. She ain't trying to have no more kids. She just needs somebody who will come in here and do a little something here and there for her, blah, blah, blah. And she the other woman, she to be cool with it. That's the path she's down. Now, she may not recognize it at 26, but at 36, it's going to hit like a ton of bricks.
And another thing, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't want to go down that path of just her specific situation.
No, I don't want to talk about just her. I'm just talking about just that
in general.
That youthful.
No. I'm not talking about for him. I was about to say something else. That's why I said I stopped myself.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want to speak about her because again, she's not here to defend herself. But at that age, I think she can still. There's still a lot of probability in what she's asking for. However, what she has to be cultured into is that the men that she's going to solicit and target herself for, those men are gonna look for a woman who takes things off of them, not a woman that he got to still do everything for. She got to find a way to take things off of these men's plate before they can even think about the 70-30 idea. You get what I'm saying? So she got to have input on his life before he can have some input on her life. But if she thinks she's about to meet men,
if I'm already doing it by myself, what's the benefit?
Because the relationship comes down to it's just his to give. He don't care if you stay. Now some men are still in their youthful ages too, so they still care if you're gonna be by yourself or not. They still, kind of grew up with you, or they still naive too, right? I know we speaking a lot. We speaking as older men. We're all at some point 40 or approaching 40, so we speaking for older age. So, but if you meet men in her same peer group, they have the same emotions as her. They're still naive to a lot of things. I'm just saying that as the time continues, it starts to shift. Where those men start to do something for themselves and all these things that she has ideas about, those men start to reject that and start finding women who have less of, maybe less kids, less of this.
Prime example of where Urban's mindset is now. That comes from being away from what you was in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come away from what you was in. Right. Yeah. It comes away from all that. It comes away from what you've been in. It comes away from being in all these things. It just comes away from it. And so they start to pair up. What starts to happen is they start to pair up with different women, create their own experiences with different women, right? And they're going to take those experiences initially and not blame you for it, but let's say they get involved with somebody, have kids and they're on child support. Then they ain't going to want to deal with you because you got child support problems. They're going to take their experiences and bring them where they go.
Also, more important, they get to go home.
Yeah, so it comes to that kind of scenario. So it just those dominoes start to fall, and they start to fall. It don't really fall into women's favor, especially women who still have high measurements of what they expect from a man, what they want from a man, and what the outcome they want from a man. And like I tell women all the time, men are starting to get more conscious and being conditioned and taught that they're not about to accept women with minimal effort. I tell women all the time, what do you do for a man that a man don't have to do for you? Well, I can support him. Well, he got to support you too, right? Well, I'm going to love him.
You can support him, but again, he didn't ask.
Right.
He been supporting his damn self all this time, even when he was married.
Right.
Even when he was married, he was supporting himself. So what benefit do he have?
He gets. And and it's gonna be her opportunity to try to present that to the man and be able to paint that illustration of that picture. Because men are very literal thinkers, but what women's beauty comes in that is that they could be able to paint the picture for the man and show him different ways of how this image looks. But she's gonna have to. That's work and that's effort, and it ain't gonna come from combativeness or uncooperation, or it ain't gonna come from rebellion. It ain't gonna come from none of those places.
Man, you know what I understand, because we have a couple of ladies that's in our thing, and that they've been through some things with men where they were front running things, right? They was the ones, the breadwinners, and they was paying for everything, this, that, and the third. So they've been doing that. Then they get out of their relationship. So now they're doing 100% everything completely. And then when it comes to meeting somebody else, sometimes they're just looking for a break. Get it. Understand it.
Totally get it.
But you got to get back into the groove of shit. You got to come with understanding that, okay, he done came, he done done this. He's giving me a break by taking half of my burdens off of me. But I can't give him 100% of my burdens, and he got to do 100% of his own burdens.
That's that man's problem.
You said that's that man problem?
Yeah, he needs to pick better.
He needs to pick better.
He needs to pick better. He needs to set the tone up front of how this is going to look. And if she breaks the tone, and if she breaks that tone and breaks that, understand, I always speak from a position of no one's perfect, nothing is absolute, right? But it's his responsibility to set the tone of how a relationship is going to look and how it's going to play out. And if he doesn't do that, then she's going to do that. Then I don't reckon. Then I put a more of a bulk of responsibility on him, not all the way on him, but a bulk of it sheds on his face.
Did you give a relationship to one of your sponsors?
Would I give one? Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Would she have to continue to sponsor, or now that you're in a relationship, this thing is going to be different?
No, I'm gonna set the terms of how this looks. I'm gonna set the terms of how it looks. This is how this looks. This is how we're gonna be involved together. This is how this is gonna look.
Okay.
And
What
she
does that
needs to
look
be
like?
whatever I suggest. If she's been doing this, for this amount of time, I'm gonna let her know, hey, listen, this is what I still expect from you. This is what we're gonna do. This is what my inputs are gonna be. This is how I'm gonna take care of things. But the thing that you've been doing is why you got here. You're not about to put that baton down. You're gonna keep running.
Be no different than what Lynn was saying. Seriously, no different than what Lynn was saying.
But I'm real messed up. See, I'm one of these.
It's totally different than what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's now here's the good and the bad. Here's the good and the bad and the ugly about me. I need you to be cool with it. Not be cool with it from a standpoint you got to accept it all, but you got to be understanding that I'm not here to be perfect. I'm not here to, not be bad and not, give you my ugly. If I'm gonna be involved with you and invest in you, I got very good things about me. I got very little bad, and I got an ugly. I need you to understand that exists, and I'm about to apologize for it. If you can't endure that, then I don't need to invest in you. I'm not about to see him be apologetic about, well, he got an ugly side about him. What? I ain't about to immune you to that. You about to know.
You about to see it out.
But you should already know you're gonna get that anyway if we talking about being in a relationship.
No. People need to, as a man, you need to set that tone. These women are oblivious.
No, but let me say that. They should. It was a little better word. I know you need to set the tone. You still need to set the tone, but they still should know that. No. They're not going to know it unless you illustrate that. They're not going to know. Because most people leave with what's good about them. I get that, but but I'm going off what Jay said. Jay said, okay, if you're giving one of your sponsors a relationship, that means they somewhat already know you. And then if we're talking about going in a relationship, there's a good and bad side to everybody.
Yeah, but what happens is in relationships, and the relationships have their own universe.
I see what he's saying. Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
When you being responsive and all that shit there, you're not really giving them all of you.
I know that. But every encounter with that person, every moment is not going to be one that's good. You're still, even in a responsive situation, there could be things that y'all may disagree on and they may not like. Now y'all may not get into it or have a conversation about it. But there's certain things like, well, I don't really like that. But you don't have to deal with it because that's just a sponsorship situation. And like I said, you can always go back home. But if you're talking about, go ahead.
You talk about cohabitating, then you got to start. Then as a man, you got to start putting those things. You got to be very, vocal about those things and let you know, hey, listen, this is part of who I am, and I'm willing to, adjust some of these things, and I'm willing to. I tell people I'm involved. There's things I'm looking to adjust, and there's things you're gonna have to understand. Mm-hmm. Now, the things I'm willing to adjust because it affects you in a way that I don't like you being affected. And there's some other things I need you to understand. It is what it is. Listen, part of dealing with.
As human beings, I think we all do that. But because even with women, right? Say people who've been in long-term relationships, there's certain things that them people know about that man that he ain't going for that. Just no matter what you thought that was, there's certain things.
Oh, he ain't bothering with that.
He ain't going for that. He ain't moving off. He ain't bothering whatever that is. Everybody got their do's and the don'ts. Now, whether that person respect you enough to stop it, that's a total different thing.
It's a different story.
Well, here's my thing right about that, right? Here's what I learned, not to cut you off, Mike. I learned that I do things that I know it pisses the women in my life the fuck off.
Right. No,
I know it pisses them off. I know it irks their nerves. They don't like it. They don't even respect it. Oh, well, it is what it is. Yeah. But I learned that the respect part is an opportunity to make it right. If I do something to make you mad or make you angry, you really felt displeasure about it. If you're going to be involved with me, give me the opportunity to make it right.
Right.
That's all I ask for. Give me the opportunity to make it better or make it right. But that's all you really ask for.
But there's certain boundaries, whether people want to admit it or not. As a man, you got to damn near be an asshole to set certain boundaries. You have to. No, I'm saying, okay, for instance, your tone and your demeanor to some people come across as an asshole. But for you, this is my boundary, this is my standard. I'm standing on this. So for a man, sometimes it looks like standing on your boundaries is you being an asshole.
I would agree. Now here's the cleverness in it, right? Or the niche in it, right? The niche in it. Mm-hmm. You're gonna learn that the woman that does things for you won't view it that way, but the woman who just won't do things with you will view it that way. Meaning that the woman who gonna do things for you, like iron your clothes in the morning, or do something that you think a man would appreciate, that a woman would do for him, she's not gonna view that dominantly that way. The woman who would just go out on dates with you, and you got to pour into that woman before she could pour into you, she gonna view it that way. She gonna view it that way because at the end of the day, she could do women could do things with you all the time. It takes a unique woman to want to do things for you. She's gonna look at the glass a little bit half full. That woman who gonna do things with you gonna look at the glass half empty. And as men, you got to learn the skill to weed out those motherfuckers. You clap their cheeks and you keep it pushing. Women who do things with you, clap their cheeks, keep it moving, dog. They're a doorknob. Everybody get a turn. When you're turn up, you'll turn up. I don't give a fuck what she talking about. It is what it is. It's, man, listen, man, if I turn up, dog, it's somebody else turn, dog. I respect. I just told somebody that reason, man. It's all good, baby. It's just somebody else turn. I get it. It is what it is. They do things with you. You could take them out to a concert. You can go here with them. You can go bowling with them. Blah, 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 blah. Right? You know what you can do with them because everything would consist of being outside. You can't really do nothing inside with them. But when we could do something for you, you're going to find out that the things she does inside is going to be in your favor, not always outside. And they won't really view it that way. Don't get me wrong, they may still see that he a-hole, however. But the woman who do things outside with you, but don't want to do nothing inside with you, she can see it as a pure dick. Boy, screw that woman, boy. That woman go jump off a bridge. She'll other woman in the way. You don't be listening to her. Right. Not that you're wrong. You might be a jackass.
I get what you're saying. But when I mean, like, as far as like it may look like an asshole, like because some just women in general, how they view it, they'll be like, okay, well, his standard, him standing on it the way he may have to say it. Now they'll say, well, I like a man to say it like this, but at the same time, you stand on your square to them, may come across as an asshole. You may not be.
Well,
you may not be.
That shit shouldn't matter one way or the other because every time they stand on their square, they do it in a bitch ass way.
But
it's always bitchy. It's always never nice. I don't know a woman that stand on a square nice.
But here's what I developed, right? If I already put in my mind that she was the other woman anyway,
you're not gonna care.
I ain't gonna care because I already put her in a category anyway. The main role opportunity wasn't even available for you. The other woman opportunity was available for you. So we should start talking that yin yang like that. I'm like, you was already the other woman. I got shit. You in abundance. You everywhere. See, I already put her in the role she need to be in. The question is she gonna operate? If she gonna operate, she can get out of here. And a lot of men don't introduce themselves to women with the situation that, baby girl, this role is unavailable. Well, I'm looking for a man who do this. Oh, baby girl, listen, I got a woman for all that. Whatever I did, you got in the man, I'm already taking. But I got a role for you.
Man, look, I respect it. Look, we didn't hit this 3-hour mark, man. I think we didn't had a hell of a show, man. For real. I think we had a hell of a show, and it was dope.
Listen to me, I ain't worth the quarter.
Nah, man, no, man. Your knowledge is very much needed and appreciated.
I ain't worth that. Listen. I'm glad you finally joined the team.
I'm just saying. Just blind, but now I see.
I've been trying to tell you this for years now, man. Y'all looking at me crazy.
Nah. I'm still honest. I'm still honest and transparent, so you ain't corrupt me completely. I still be blunt up front.
What he gonna learn in that sponsorship game? In the fine print, asshole, toxic.
Let me tell you something you really gonna learn, dog, and it's gonna really take you for a loop. I'm just being real. When you really meet somebody who takes you places and they sponsor the whole thing, I'm telling you not, and I am saying this, I'm speaking about Lynn and I'm speaking through Lynn. When you start getting that level of experience, boy, you stop hearing women like Lynn.
That's what I'm looking for.
Boy, you stop listening to them at all.
I'm looking for that. I want that problem.
You hear them, you be like, they still make you?
Right? I need that. I need one person to sponsor a trip for me. And I'm gonna change the game. I'm telling you that now. I'm gonna change the game.
You know, like they still make you? You still exist?
Oh like, my God, I thought you was a vintage model.
I thought you was a Cabbage Patch. Girl,
you like a flip phone up in here. What?
For real, you a Motorola.
Nokia.
Blackberry around this motherfucker. Boy, what? Boy,
Prime Co up in this piece.
For real. Boy, look here, boy. You experience that kind of level? Boy, you start walking straight past it, dog. You like, you say something?
Boy, give me some of that. Give me some of that.
Listen,
I need you to mentor me, Fred.
Listen, I got to mentor me, man. Very attractive. She be saying some of the same things. I'm like, you still talking? Like, you ain't booked the hotel yet or something like that, man. I got time talking to you, man. You talking yin yang.
Give me that. Give me that in my
life.
Like,
dog, you really like that? Got time you sitting there talking? You thinking you fine or something like that? Girl, I bust you up. I don't think you better at that than me. You got me fucked up.
Bust you up is insane, but
I don't think you even better.
Look. On that note, we gonna leave on bust. I bust you up. We gonna leave that.
Oh Lord,
right
that's
there,
a hell of a thing to leave on.
Yeah, we gonna leave it right there, man. Shout out to everybody that came participated in this show.
Y'all be good.
Narrative Project Podcast. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. And we gonna get with y'all next week, 7:30. We back with more intriguing topics and all type of good things that we talk about on this show. But respect y'all, man. Love y'all. Peace out. And this has been the Narrative Project Podcast. I am your boy Mike. That is JD Icon. We got Brandon Fred Jones, and we got Irwin the Ford, producer extraordinaire / looking for sponsorship.
There you go.
In the DMs, ladies. In my DMs.
Listen, Irwin, point number 2 you can cut out. Listen, you're looking for leopards. You're not looking for cougars now. You're looking for leopards.
Okay.
Leave the cougars alone. Leopards. You understand what I'm talking about?
There you
My
have it.
man.
There you have
Coach
it.
Fred, you good looking out, Coach. I appreciate it.
Man,
All right,
my
man.
dog. Glad you
Shout out
brought
to
it
y'all,
to,
man.
man.
We out. We out. Thank you for joining us on tonight's episode of the Narrative Project Podcast with an incredible discussion about double standards, and we hope it got you thinking and talking. Your thoughts, stories, questions made this conversation even more powerful. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please give us a like, share the stream, and subscribe so you won't miss any future episodes. We stream live every Tuesday at 7:30 on Instagram and YouTube. Be sure to join us next week for another engaging topic. Until then, stay curious, stay vocal, and let's keep breaking the narrative together. Have a good night.